do this. To help me,
I have no idea what a Kabyle Flossa is. It looks like a made-up word.
US Staff Sergeant.
Looks like something I'd hear in Elder Scrolls as part of the dragon tongue. Shitty knife! Can't even slice this whiskey barrel in half. Or just a really weak man.
Yes, sir.
Again, I don't see how you could possibly fail this. I could go to the kitchen downstairs and grab a knife and probably do something very similar. And I assure you, Walmart employees are not handcrafting fine blades like this.
Feeling saucy.
Spicy Mike's is gonna cut through 40 apples even though there's only 10 on the table. That's how good his craftsmanship is. Oh! What?
Will do. I will take your Kelewang and deliver slashes and thrusts.
Why are these guys dressed like they're about to go to the Renaissance Fair to hit on some underage girls?
My blade's very sharp. I cut through probably half.
Dress like actual blacksmiths, please. Plate armor and hair everywhere.
For the dummies.
Yeah, I think maybe the Get the fuck out of here. Is this a joke to you?
Forward. Hunter's blade snap.
Think you can do it, Tim? Tim's brakes on the first one. It breaks before it even makes contact. This guy's taking it easy. He's not putting the same elbow grease in it. He's pulling back. What is this guy a friend of Tim's or something? Finally, some real stress testing. None of this chopping an apple. Now they're actually putting it through some real tests. I hope it chops that little piece of metal that he's hitting it with in half. It's that sharp.
Overall, it will cut.
Thank you.
God, that guy's so goddamn wholesome.
Yes, sir.
His catchphrase, it will kill, it will cut. He loves saying it. It's like Tony the Tiger with Frosted Flakes.
Aaron, you may surrender your blade.
We need your badge and weapon. You're off the case, Aaron. We're giving it to that dog that solves crime. Scrub McGruff or Airbutt or something, I forgot his name.
I'm Mark Campana. I'm 41 years old and I'm from Akron, Ohio.
He's a modified cleaver, he's not a human being.
My job is personal trainer.
Could have fooled
When I'm
me.
not training other people, I'm destroy it.
Next up, Mark Campana.
Oh shit!
I'll tell you what.
He read a mean comment on Twitter and he doesn't forgive, he doesn't forget.
Looking for victim cutting power. It will chop like an
Possible weakness. I suck as a blacksmith, it might not even work. It's probably not even sharp, I don't know. It just cut a hot dog! Oh, it's a rope. Oh, that's embarrassing! No, let's just stop. You're embarrassing us.
But this is technique. He's not really making that wedge. No, boom!
Ooh, he didn't cut through it, he just broke the chain.
That's the proper technique with those power.
Oh!
No problem. Just like that, boom! Right through the last two.
He's running the gauntlet, baby. What's next? Now he has to slit his wife's throat using it. An emotional one.
But look at that power. That blade almost split the box halfway through.
What is that? Those bees in there? Hit this hornet's nest with your knife. And try not to scream.
Wow, look at that.
This one's got mustard gas in it.
Very calculated. Horizontal. He's got to concentrate on
No one's ever beaten this challenge. Nah, no one ever will.
Nice. Now he adjusts his accuracy.
Uh-oh. And rest in peace, SpongeBob's house.
Beautiful job. Mark Campana destroys.
He's just walking around like the Terminator. He's so proud. I think that's cute. You know, I'd like to play with a giant fucking buster blade like that, too.
Boom, right.
Oh!
Taken down by the 2-inch rope. He had the proper blade.
Do you feel like a fucking idiot now? How silly do you feel? Be honest with me. How dumb do you feel right now? You just got beaten by a fucking rope.
Unfortunately,
Japanese tire racing? That sounds good. This was actually a really good competition. It was a close race. Yeah, it just looks like shit. That looks like a golf cart's tire. Oh, boo! Not even gonna hit the ramp! Oh. That was still terrible. That was still trash. Only 29 meters. Jesus Christ. They should just discontinue the car after that performance. Fucking shit tire. I don't have a whole lot of faith in this one either. That's a pretty accurate roll though. Ooh, it just killed a lot of its momentum with that little, that bounce. Had a little bounce towards the end I caught. Oh, just barely, really. That's surprising. Wow, that is a weird, that's like a fucking onion ring. Man, there's no meat on that tire at all. I wonder if that's gonna help or hurt it. I feel like more weight would be better. It's not even wobbling though. That actually might be a good tire. Damn, this is a tight race. Holy shit. Unfortunately, it killed a man over there, but it's all part of the sacrifice. All in the name of a good sport. I feel like this will be a good launch. Yeah, I think that's the fastest one yet. Oh man. Jesus Christ. Fuck. What a blowout. That makes sense though. Like I said, I believe the heavier the tire, the better the distance will be. So I think what they really need is like a... What the fuck, excavator tire? What are those big construction vehicles that have like 9-foot tires? Oh, that was bad. That was too heavy. I think that's, again, going to be too heavy. Like, the ramp is just not going to be enough for it. It'll probably catch, like, a bounce at the ramp. Oh, I see. That's almost exactly what I thought would happen, really. I think it still went further than all the others, though. God, it's just not stopping. Holy shit. There we go. And then it explodes. Oh, not quite. That was interesting. It was a tight race. Ultimate truck tug of war. Okay. Well, that was a blowout. There's nobody in that truck. That's cheating.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, baby! Well, this is a lot less cool than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be seeing trucks ripped in half. This fucking sucks. Man, this little dinky-ass truck's beating this thing. Dude's even got, like, little sirens on it and shit. That's embarrassing. Yeehaw! Can I get a hooey? That's how we do it, baby. That's right, winner gets to kiss my sister. Kidding. I always win. Well, that was awesome. Dodge Ram diesel pull truck bends in half. What the fuck? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Holy shit. What does that say? Muff salad? Nuff said. I see. I was a little off. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. What? I tell ya. Oh, what? Whoa, what a piece of shit. Let's get real wild. I can't, this is unreal. How does this go on for 4 minutes? Damn, that guy looks like Mad Max shit. Yeah! Yeah! He bent a fucking truck in half. Nah, I can't believe it.
I don't think I've seen this in Florida before. This is a new one right here.
Florida?
Carolina taking it to the max.
I guarantee half these people are dead then. That's the most American goddamn thing I've ever seen. A fucking Dodge Ram bent in half. That's insane. That's insane. Insane. This? Boo! Worthless. Yeah, these guys suck. Boo! I can do that. Boo! Easy. Not impressed. That's what I like to see. That's pretty cool. Oh, you fucked it up. You still alive? Did they not have a roll cage on this car? It's just like a factory new car. That is a little dangerous. Come on, don't be a bitch. This is easy. Yeah, baby. Yeah, fuck yeah. Uh-oh. He's losing control. Oh, God. He's got it. He's got it. Oh. Shit. Well, he should just quit driving forever. Worthless. A contest being sponsored by Burger King will allow creative customers to truly have it your way. In the $1 Million Whopper contest, entrants are asked to build their dream burger for the chance to win a cool $1 million and have their winning entry sold in Burger King stores across the country for a limited time. Contestants have until March 17th to submit their ideal Whopper online using their free Royal Perks account. Burger buffs can choose between a 100% beef patty or an impossible plant-based patty and add up to 8 toppings. To enter, go to bk.com/mdw or use the Burger King app. What the fuck is this? This is like Papa's Burgeria. There's no freedom here at all. Like, imagine coming up with a Whopper mood board, 3D modeling your ideal Whopper in Blender, and submitting it as well as like a full presentation one-pager or something. Like, that'd be hype. I'm not making an account. Owning a Burger King account, is there any greater shame?
So, you're here to make a Whopper. Well, I'm your trusty AI companion, Grillium, and I'll be at your side as you craft your flame-grilled creation. A creation that could be worth $1 million. Let's get flame grilling. We have a few house rules for you to follow that'll make your Whopper competition ready.
They put an AI assistant into the Burger King create. If that isn't the most concerning thing for people that are still downplaying how big AI is going to be, I don't know what's going to put it on your radar. Fucking Burger King, for a burger building competition flash game, is using an AI assistant. This shit is going to be everywhere. Not Burger King. That'll probably be closed in 5 years. AI. In every sector.
It all starts with the patty. So what's the big idea? How are you gonna top it?
Well, Grillium, I'll go with the 100% flame-grilled beef patty.
Good. Now what makes your Whopper worth $1 million?
I'd like to use a brioche bun. Is that an option? Type in your topping and hit return. Well, I want to start with the bread. I'd like to use a brioche bun. Where do I type that? Can I just put it here as a topping? Or do I have to use standard Burger King wet, soggy trash? Checking your topping. We don't do that here, sir. This is Burger King. We don't know what that word means. Fucking Grillium's gonna explode here.
Okay. What else?
I got the Grillium stamp of approval? Well, interesting. Can I put sauce under the beef patty? Or do I have to go in this order from beef patty up? Because I'd like to sneak some sauce under the beef patty. Give it a nice little bed and maybe some pickles there. In case Bubble Bass comes in and tries to hide it. But I don't have that kind of freedom. I'm literally just adding fucking random toppings onto this. It is actually just Papa's Burgeria. Do some Pepto-Bismol. Brother, I'm trying to win $1 million here. I'm not going to put Pepto. But I will put some spinach here because we need some greens and I think this will be tastier.
Happy with your toppings? Generate your Whopper when you're ready.
No, I'm not happy with my fucking toppings. It's spinach, pickles, Gruyere, and beef. There's nothing else here, Grillium. Open your eyes.
Oh, sure. That makes sense.
There's no way you looked up onion strings that quickly. There's no fucking shot. Are you lying to me, Grillium? Or is he just programmed to just gaslight me? Like, oh, yeah, no, we're going to print this. No, we got onion strings? You're really thinking with 100% of your brain.
You topped that all right.
This is fucking baloney. You're not even checking my toppings. You're letting me put Pepto-Bismol on here? This is all a sham. No, I replaced the lettuce with spinach here. It'll be a little healthier too, and I think it'll just taste better. It loses a bit of the crunch, but the onion strings were there to make up for that loss in texture. But now, there's no point in even continuing this. They're not even fucking checking! That's just already a topping at Burger King. True. Honestly, they need to have Pepto-Bismol on the menu, because if you're ordering from Burger King, you're going to need it.
What are you cooking?
Well, hopefully something worth $1 million, Grillium. Create my Whopper. You wouldn't let me change the bread. You also wouldn't let me change the order of these things. I wanted to put some of it underneath the beef patty because I think it'd be a really nice enhancement, but whatever. Like, I'd like to put the spinach and the pickles and at least the ketchup under the beef patty, but we can't get that creative here. Sir, you're way too qualified. This is the best goddamn burger we've ever seen. Get out. This is Burger King.
Here it is. Isn't it glorious?
You think that's what I made, Grilliam? What is this? Is this algae in here? I see my spinach, and then you gave me beets and styrofoam? What have you made me here? This is the burger that killed the health inspector. Yeah, I mean, this, to be fair, this isn't nasty patty level. If they did serve this minus whatever this is supposed to be, I don't even know what this, like, white bubbly bean shit is. And I think they slid in tomatoes here for some reason. If they take that section out, it probably would still be the best burger on their menu. Well, I don't think this is winning the competition. My ingredients were kind of fire, but they really let me down on the AI generation there. But here, let me go ahead and give Burger King my social security so I can properly submit this and win my $1 million. I'm actually going to make an account and see if I win. Give me a second. I'll be the first man in America with a Burger King account. I even come up with my own advertising camp. This reminds me of old internet days, back in GeoCities, where there was just like a few templates that you choose from. We'll just do the all-American Whopper. That looks cool.
This is Charles's all-American Whopper with honey mustard and other toppings, with some Gruyere and pickles in there. Try and top that if you dare. BK.
Hey!
Have it your way.
Fuck yeah, wait a minute. That was a slapper. Honey mustard and some other shit, I guess. Can you beat it? Do you dare? That was great. That was cool. Post that shit? Yeah, I'll put it on my Twitter. People actually think I got sponsored by Burger King. Whoever's not in the stream right now will be like, what the fuck? This is the biggest betrayal I've ever seen. Imagine I actually win $1 million from this. I would never stop laughing in the face of Burger King corporate for the rest of my life. If I win this $1 million raffle, they would never hear the end of it. You should have made a knuckle sandwich. Okay, that's such a good idea. I wonder, fist.
I
Imagine.
don't think so.
Finger.
I don't recognize that ingredient.
It's Burger King. You definitely recognize that ingredient. Oh no, it was Wendy's. It also wasn't actually Wendy's. Someone had like cut their own finger off or something and dropped it in there. I already forgot. Yeah, I don't know if I can do a knuckle sandwich.
Sounds good, but will
Bread.
it taste good? Ooh, now we're talking.
Bread.
That's a full stack.
It's a full stack. You are correct, Grilliam. That is just a big stack. We'll see if that works. I'm just curious if this works. This is experimenting. Let's see what it AI generates, because I am convinced it doesn't actually use what you put in there for the prompt. And this will prove it.
Here it is. Isn't it glorious?
It is not at all what I fucking typed in. It's a beef patty with poop and flowers. Where's my 6 pieces of bread? Where's anything I put in there? Where's my Pepto-Bismol? They actually just got some fudge paste and put it on the beef. I told you, they don't actually use it. A dog shit sandwich. I mean, if they served this, again, it would probably be beating most of the burgers on their menu, to be fair. But even still, this was just to prove a point. Point proven. It does not really grab your prompt for the image. But I am very curious what it typed in for this. Because it's like a pseudo birthday cake in a bun.
Happy with your toppings?
Okay, let's
Go
just try
ahead and
this.
submit your Whopper.
Maybe I just need
What
to
are
be
you
like
cooking?
more adamant about it.
I hope you thought this through. Sounds good, but will it taste good?
So this should be nothing but like a very tiny beef patty and a ton of bread and pink sauce all over it. Is that the board burger? About to find out. This is probably going to be the opposite of the board burger if it does it correctly.
Wow. Look at what you've made.
This isn't what I fucking made! Again, where's my 9 pieces of bread? At least they have some... Actually, this looks like what McDonald's used to use, like that sludge. You remember that pink sludge that went viral a while back? Like, this is what your burger looks like. It actually looks exactly like that. Nothing like Pepto. No bread. For some reason, they gave me a whole layer of eggs, or asbestos, that they scraped off their ceilings, and then some cucumbers, which I think is supposed to be the watermelon portion. Actually, it still might be the watermelon. I can't quite tell. It's like trunk. They put a scrub daddy under the watermelon. Oh yeah, my layer of eggs. If you won, would you try it? If I won, it wouldn't be because of my Pepto-Bismol bread burger. But even if I did win with the Pepto-Bismol bread burger, yeah, I'd eat it. Pepto doesn't taste terrible. Mm-hmm. Oh!
This is Charles's epic Whopper. With watermelon and other toppers. With some bread and bread in there. Try and top that if you dare.
BK, have it your way.
You can't top this, I'll spoil it now. Have it your way indeed. Here's Charles's epic Whopper with some bread. And some bread in there. I also see now where the confusion was. It didn't use Pepto-Bismol, it used pink bismuth. What the fuck is pink bismuth? That sounds like a city in Australia. It's just fucking Pepto again, but a different brand. Cool. What a Whopper. What a sandwich, huh? What a beaut. What a absolute beauty. It looks like egg in the middle. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. It actually just came out of nowhere. There is nothing even egg adjacent. It's watermelon, 4 batches of Pepto-Bismol, and 3 pieces of bread. And then for some reason they slid the scrub daddy in the middle. Read the contest rules, I think it is votes. No shot, it's votes. Maybe like an internal Burger King council. Whatever fossils are on that board, but it wouldn't be public votes. Burger King has appointed contest judges to select 3 Whopper sandwich creations later this year after the submission period is over. Oh, so it's not even a raffle. They actually do have a board. I think I have I'm be honest, I don't think the Pepto-Bismol burger is winning, but I do think the first one has a chance. I think that would be a really tasty burger. But it's way too expensive for Burger King to make. They would bankrupt them in a day. Just getting the Gruyere would ruin them. Bribe them? Well, they're definitely going to be kept anonymous. I bet these Burger King judges are kept in like a sensory deprivation tank for the next month and 2 weeks. So that way they're cut off from the rest of the world so they can't be influenced when they look at the Whopper creations. They can't be contaminated or bribed. But if I knew who they were, I'd reach out. 3 finalists will be invited to Burger King headquarters in Miami, where they will get the chance to modify their sandwich ideas before they appear on menus nationwide, according to Burger King. Customers will get a chance to try the 3 Whopper sandwiches and cast a vote for their favorite sandwich. The Whopper that receives the most votes will take it all, including a brief menu appearance and a $1 million for the creator. We just need to make it into the top 3. We just need to make it. There's hope. There's hope. I just don't think the judges would let me. There's no way. Mine's too expensive of an item. Onion strings, Gruyere. Burger King doesn't know where to even source that. There's no way. But what if there is? What if... Okay, so the Burger King headquarters is in Miami. What if I ship them a mysterious package full of Gruyere and onion strings? So that way they wouldn't need to worry about the cost. $35 burger. What a steal. I think if we go... I think that's what we do. I think we go for like a cheaper alternative that Burger King might actually select. And we run it one more time. Let's try it. One more Hail Mary. So we threw away one of our chances for the bread Pepto burger, but that's okay. We've got one more go around the block.
So what's the big idea? How are you gonna...
Can you stop yapping, Grilliam? I'm strategizing.
Now what makes your Whopper worth $1 million?
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think we use all 8 toppings. I think 8 toppings is asking a lot from Burger King. It's going to be an expensive burger. I think we want to keep this to like maybe 5 or 6 tops. Yeah, I think mozzarella is safe. I think we go for some mozzarella. That's going to be, I think that'd be my cheese choice as well.
You topped that all right.
I don't think we mix chicken and beef. That's a fucking recipe for disaster. You belong in an insane asylum. We're not going to mix meats. You don't do that here. Not at Burger King. But could pickles be alienating? There are a lot of people that don't like pickles on their burger. I want mass appeal. I think bacon is safe. Everyone really likes bacon on their burgers, especially if we're using mozzarella. I think bacon's a really good choice. So we're going to throw bacon on for sure.
What are you cooking?
Tomatoes? No. I like tomatoes on my burger, but literally none of my friends do. So we're not doing tomatoes. I already know that's way too polarizing. Ranch, bacon, barbecue, fire combo. Ranch bacon barbecue is a timeless classic, actually. That guy's cooking. And I'm liking what he's got on the grill. That's not bad. That is not bad. Stop saying aioli. This is fucking Burger King. They probably can't even spell aioli at the Burger King headquarters. We're not doing aioli. It needs to be simple enough. You guys would absolutely be ruined in an R&D department. Why in the fuck? One guy keeps spamming like his most, like, mom's homemade mushroom recipe. Brother, I'm not putting a fucking, like, gourmet mushroom topping on this for a Burger King burger. Do I go with my heart or do I go with math? Because my heart's telling me onion strings, because I would absolutely crush this if this existed. I think that would be a really good combo, but I just feel like most people might be turned off by it. And this is for a potential million clams, so I want to actually try and win. I'm just gonna go with heart. I'm going with my heart. I'm doing the onion strings.
Oh, let him cook.
See, Grilliam likes it. Grilliam lost his fucking mind on that. The onion ring / strings will add that crunch to it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It completes it super well. It's just onion itself. There's a lot of people that don't like it. But you know what? If they don't like it, then they're not welcome at Burger King in the first place. That's what I say. Close the door in their fucking face. We run it. Just give me my $1 million now. What the fuck?
Here it is. Isn't it glorious?
You ruined it! What am I looking at? How is this worse than my Pepto bread burger? What did you do, Grilliam? No! They actually served the nasty patty. This is like real effort into this one too. How did this where did it all go so wrong? What is the green? What here is the green? The list is what submitted image doesn't matter. I bet the council's probably fucking illiterate. It's Burger King. They're going to just look at images and they'll be like, ooh, this is the prettiest one. This needs to be presentable. It says on the bottom. Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. I'll make the ad now.
No Whopper is complete without a proper jingle. Let's crown your Whopper creation.
I'd say this is going to be their new signature Whopper, to be fair. I think the Burger King AI malfunctioned because it didn't recognize good ingredients. It didn't even know what it looks like. Matzo, who's it? Matzo, what the fuck is that? We use that dumpster cheese. Blow me away.
This is Charles's signature Whopper, with mozzarella and other toppers, with some bacon and ranch in there. Try and top that if you dare.
BK, have it your way.
We're gonna need to take a new picture of the burger once we get it in circulation on the menu, but for now, that's a good ad. I could see that airing in between SpongeBob reruns on Nickelodeon right now. Not as good as the bread Pepto Whopper. Well, Grilliam really put his heart and soul into the bread Pepto Whopper. This one was strictly a contract, but the other one was passion. Alright, well, we got 3 entries in. Let's see if I win $1 million from my least favorite restaurant on the planet next to Long John Silver's. God, that'd be so poetic. That would be a storybook moment. You should see if you can run that ad at the Super Bowl. Is it too late to get a slot? I mean, what's this, like 20 seconds? That's only, you know, that's fucking 20 million worth. The return on investment would go crazy. $1 million, but it can only be spent in Burger King. Imagine. That'd be a fate worse than death. You get 1 million Burger King token. Just an exclusive currency to their restaurants. Good God. You think they watch it all? They rando pick 50 and select from that? I know. I'm living in a fantasy. But it's fun to imagine. It's fun to play with. I think there is a 0% chance that 3 people on the council are going to be wading through all of these. If you want my conspiracy on how I think this is going to go, knowing now that there's a council, supposedly, I think what will happen is they're going to use AI to comb through all of the submissions and just handpick the ones that match what they want to already release as a limited time item. Like, I'm sure Burger King has a lot of, like, different menu items that they want to release but don't really have an occasion for. So they'll probably just look for anyone that created a sandwich that matches those specifications, be like, oh, look at this, it's a fucking amazing sandwich, and choose that. Make your burger on a cooking stream. I don't know. If it actually seems like there's somewhat of a chance, I'll at least make my burger to try it. Like, I'll have a real chef make my burger and we can try it, including the Pepto burger. That could be fun. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Thank you for accidentally tuning in to the World Championship Crokinole Finals match. Today we have an exciting battle of gladiators as 2 of the best Crokinole athletes of all time duke it out head to head. Who will hold the prestigious title as World Champion Crokinole player? We're about to find out. Conrad sinks one right in the middle, giving him an early 1-0 lead over Jay Slater. Jay Slater, much like J. Cole, has been spitting fire this year. Oh, and he sinks it right back, right in Conrad's fucking mouth. If you had plans for the rest of your day, just go ahead and cancel that shit now, because now you're watching Crokinole. Just look at these athletes go. They're proving why they're at the top of the food chain. Conrad's lining up and he fucks it up real good, real hard, just disgraced his whole family. Slater just gives him a nice takedown, throwing it to the outer rim. This is just a bloodbath. Crokinole is one of the only professional sports where a 14-year-old boy can go head-to-head with a 65-year-old man. Conrad just gets a nice sink in there. Slater's cleaning off the board, a little bit of cum on there from last night. Oh, and big mistake from Slater. Conrad needs to stand up. He can't believe that he's playing against such an amateur. Oh, that is just deplorable. In front of a sold-out crowd here at John Abrams Middle School with a fucking construction worker who's falling asleep. Oh, Conrad launches that shit to next year. Just threw that checkers piece into the next dimension. Man, this is fucking exhilarating. Oh, but Slater gets a beautiful ricochet right there for that touchdown. Slater breathes a nice sigh of relief, but Conrad's coming for blood. He smells it, oh, and he just put it right in the ass. It's gone. You'll never see that again. It fucking vaporized with that power. Conrad proving why they call him Titanium Fingers McGee. He's got one of the strongest flicks in the business. If he's trying to flick your bean, you can just go ahead and kiss your clitoris goodbye. Conrad analyzing the board now. He knows he's got him right where he wants him, but he just needs to make sure he can clinch this. This bad boy's hungry, and the only thing to satiate his appetite is a world championship title. He wants to wear that belt around his waist, and he's going for it. He's gonna do it. He's lining it up. He sees his opportunity. He takes it. Rest in peace. Look at that incredible layup right there for the home run. That was just beautifully played. There was nothing Slater could have done there. Oh, but he answered back with something I've never seen before. He just caused an incredible ricochet between 3 pieces. Something you'd only see in billiards, not Crokinole. Oh, but Conrad, not fazed one bit, says, hold my Johnson between your tits, kid, cause I'm blasting it. Ooh, but Slater does something, and he's happy, so it must have been good. This is certainly spelling bad news for Conrad. Let's go to the Jumbotron for an instant replay. Here you can see Conrad thinking, how did his life go so wrong? Here you can see Slater thinking the same thing. I'd like to take this moment to remind all 4 viewers at home that this live coverage is provided by Kodak. Crokinole. Now that's a Kodak moment. Remember, nutsack rhymes with Kodak. Now let's get right back to the action right where we left off. During the replay intermission, we had 3 women from the audience just charge the Crokinole board completely nude, asking to have sex with the athletes. That's why they're having a good old laugh about it. We've seen it happen a million times throughout the World Championships. You just gotta politely ask them to simmer down a little bit and go take their seats again. While we wait for the athletes to resume, I'd like to let you all know that this broadcast of the Crokinole World Championships is brought to you by watching paint dry. Remember, when you've got nothing to do, why not do nothing? Seems that they're ready and composed. and about to get underway yet again. So we see Slater getting all riled up over here. He's doing some sign language here. I guess Conrad might be deaf. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't do my research on the athletes. I just kind of came in here off the streets. So I don't even know much about Crokinole in general. I know that they flick these little fucking raisins back and forth into that hole, but that's about the extent of my knowledge of this game. But from what I'm seeing, it seems akin to shuffleboard or Chinese checkers with a few elements of lacrosse scattered in there. So we're already off to an explosive start right away. These two are really coming for throats right now. They're going for scalps. Slater has just fucked up in a monumental fashion, and Conrad, being the professional, cold-blooded killer he is, just takes advantage. Slater, yet again, has brought shame upon the entire arena. And Conrad is just putting it right in his mouth. Slater, he finally gets one, but it doesn't fucking matter, rookie. This game's pretty much over now. It's kaput. All Conrad has to do now is not eat anus. And luckily for him, he doesn't eat anus. He cleans it. As we watch Slater's dreams of being Crokinole World Champion get obliterated by Conrad's testosterone, I'd like to remind everyone that coverage of the World Championship Crokinole series has been provided in part by Best Buy. Why save money when you can spend all your money? Best Buy. Slater knows this match is pretty much over, and he has only himself to blame. He's just taking one last look at the board. He flings his pieces over to Conrad as a show of respect. Oh, Conrad sends that shit right back to him. Get that fucking weak nonsense out of Conrad's house. This is his dojo. Oh my fucking goodness. Conrad just showing why they call him the big bad ball sack. Because he got a big old ball sack and he's a bad motherfucker. Sends those fucking checkers pieces right back to Slater. He's laughing it off, but deep down he knows it hurts real bad. Damn. Conrad is just a bully on the board today. Slater makes a last-ditch effort here. It doesn't really matter. He's already handing the pieces to Grandpa over there. He knows he's packing this shit up. He's not going to be the Crokinole World Champion. Conrad is. But, you know, might as well go out with some dignity, I suppose. That was, you know, blast this piece off. Just show him, you know, fuck you, Conrad. And then Conrad fucks him right back. That should be the game now. I think Slater has one more shot. I don't know how it works. Maybe it might be over now. Maybe we're just starting. Maybe there's quarters to this, and we're only in like the second quarter. I have no idea. Oh, it looks like it might be over. Oh, it's over. They're shaking hands. Conrad is your Crokinole World Champion. Everyone is on their feet here, almost, and by that I mean they're all sitting down. But the crowd is going wild. Absolutely wild. It's pandemonium here. Fine, I'll look at Brick Slayer 5000. That sounds super stupid, though. It sounds just like a Roblox meme, but I'll take a chance.
You'll see world-class masons battling all day for champion titles.
This looks intense. What the fuck?
The action takes.
Oh, I can't take anymore. Get me in there. All right, where are we at? Where's 2019 Masonry Madness sizzle?
Kevin Avila.
Is that the Kevin Avila? Said to have laid over 15,000 bricks in only 5 months? Unrivaled in his efficiency. Oh my god. Jose Limon's come out of retirement for the Masonry Madness 2019 Spec Mix? We're in luck. No. No. Is that the ice cold Perez? That's an impersonator. Jake Payne's an amateur. He's rookie. Just fresh out of high school.
Number 11, Washington R&D Masonry, Joshua Carney.
Is that two hats on top of each other? The bad boy of masonry? He'll steal your girl and make a brick house around her?
Providence Masonry, Andy Zepeda.
Andy's just happy to be here today. Just barely made the qualifying for the Spec Mix.
13 from Pennsylvania, your returning 2018 Spec Mix top craftsman, Michael Weisinger.
Oh my god, it's the Michael. Oh, the mix-em-up madman Michael himself. Returning champ.
Stall number 6 is a beautiful day here in Las Vegas.
Bloodbath. WWE Raw bricklaying.
Mean setup machine.
Woo! Thank you, Ric Flair. And the contestants are off. Last year we already had 5 deaths just from the get-go. This year it seems everyone's still intact. There's the returning champion, Michael. Already beginning construction on the new Twin Towers over here. Michael is just a monstrously efficient madman. Masonry perfected. Oh my god, we're already beginning with the wood. We're laying the foundation now, baby. We're really fucking cooking.
I am watching ESPN, the Ocho. Good shit.
Alright, don't degrade the masonry. This would not be ESPN the Ocho, this would be prime time. This would replace esports. Especially with Michael leading the charge. Michael's a nice young man and the returning champion. I once saw Michael post 3 Big Chungus memes right next to a stack of bricks. He's just like us. The competition is really fierce now. Thank God we removed the rule where you could bring a loaded firearm to these things. The chaos it caused was just too much. The masonry took the back seat to murder.
We'll see how his tender is doing right after this. Don't go
yeah, we'll check in on his chicken tenders in a moment. But
Las Vegas.
Far be it from me to question the oldest masonry in the business there, fucking Tim the Toolman Mason Man. If you say that it's not timed, but it's all about how fast you do it, doesn't that inherently mean that it is timed?
We're right in the throes of the toughest
Or maybe time doesn't apply to masonry. When you're laying bricks, time no longer applies. It's like a black hole.
This morning with the skills competition, that was at 9 o'clock. Kids are going to be doing that all the way up until noon. Now,
oh, they're teaching kids to be... That's fucking smart. The Spec Mix Toughest Tender Chicken Nuggets Battle Royale Masonry Madness is teaching kids to start laying bricks to do the work for them. That's smart. That's a really good way of getting child laborers excited about crime. Like, hey, let's make child labor a sport. That way they enjoy it. That's smart.
These tenders, they're key to their bricklayers' success. For all the tenders that are giving it
Yeah!
Way to go, fellas!
Fuck yeah!
Brick tongs going.
These are some fat tindies out here, baby.
But they're doing one hell of a job.
I've never seen bricks being laid before, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm sure we'll have a building here soon, hopefully.
Let's see what you got.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Terry Bradshaw. Oh, it's a sold-out stadium here today in the parking lot of Walmart. Actually, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of bricklaying enthusiasts. The Adam White? The man they said invented the chicken tender? Why are you grabbing his chest? Hey Adam, we're not really working too hard here as he's tweaking on his nipples. Yeah, so the game plan is as follows. He's gonna put some bricks down with some cement. Typically how that plan goes. John Madden style.
Who's this guy?
No! No!
Are you like the veteran?
Is that Jeff Gordon?
No, this is the third generation.
Yeah, I just got bored of building my own houses, so I started teaching kids how to do it. Now they do it. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, that was like...
Yeah, you goddamn right that's a party. Look at that harem of beautiful women. He may have been known for laying bricks down, but now he's known for laying that pipe, you know what I mean?
Interview we've never done before.
Whoa! I thought he was gonna start eating her out.
Do you think masonry is in your future?
Let's see what her vagina has to say about the masonry.
Right. A womb with a view, I believe, is what we have right there. Awesome.
What?
Well, let's hear it for JP.
Womb with a view, baby.
Right here, you know.
What the fuck? They have jets fly over the bricklaying competition? Or is that stock footage? No, it's stock footage.
It doesn't get any better
No
than
way.
that, kids.
This better show me who wins, and it better be Michael. I can't even imagine a building not built by Michael being up to code. God damn, that is a huge crowd. There's more people here than there is at, like, fucking Overwatch Owl League matches. Holy shit.
3 minutes remaining.
Damn, maybe bricklaying's on the come up.
Top craftsman.
Boo.
This guy's first rodeo.
Boo, boo, boo. Where's Michael? Boo. Not Michael. Don't care. Boo. Where's Michael? Michael was like a well-oiled machine of bricklaying. Who are these guys? Nah, it's garbage. Check for performance-enhancing steroids. Check his concrete. Maybe his cement was, like, Gorilla Glued or Flex Seal glue. He cheated. Michael was robbed. Why? You already have the record. What's the point in getting a better fast burrito eat? Seems kind of worthless, right? Like, if I still held the world record in House of Caravan, I wouldn't go back for it. Man, she's coming back around, huh?
First attempt was a massive fail. I think I got through.
Yeah, I'd say just doing it faster would probably be optimal. These bites look like the same size to me. But perhaps only to the untrained eye of a non-burrito speed eater. You're so close! One more gulp? Nope, you blew it. Third attempt. Jesus, an actual third attempt?
How do you feel about the million?
They're like 5k calories worth of burritos. Wow. What the fuck happened in this one? Was that burrito empty? Was there nothing in the shell? What? No, that was a paid actor. Let me see that burrito. That had to be a lighter burrito. I don't understand how that would be possible. How she got such an improvement. Oh yeah, that's a stunt burrito right there. Yeah, that burrito doesn't look nearly as full as the other burritos. But even still, objectively this is not the fastest time to eat a burrito. The dog currently holds the record.
This is Bubba.
So they need to change the title.
Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gonna get it? Gone. Good boy, Bubba.
They need to change that title. That is the fastest time to eat a burrito for a human. But in general, it is not the fastest time to eat a burrito. This looks like an animation glitch in GTA. Like if you were just cruising down and you saw this on the highway next to you. Just an NPC malfunctioning. Evil Knievel's back! Really fucking feeling it now. Man, this guy's got a lot of confidence in the roads here. One bad bump and it's all over. A near disaster, I see. That was pretty fucking close. Most marshmallows caught in mouth and most desk bells rang with chin. Those are records that I never thought would be broken. These are big records. Easy, easy, easy. I've seen the Blue Man Group do this. I'm feeling confident on this one too. I think he's got it. Whoa, look at that technique! I'm gonna go for this record too, but instead of my chin, I'm gonna use either a dildo or a fleshlight. That's a free world record. Largest collection of video games, 20,000 games. I haven't seen it, but I can guarantee I have a game he doesn't have.
139 games.
Game of Moans.
Start out by here. I have Xbox One games with over.
Oh, all 10 of those
Xbox
games?
One
Nice.
games, so everywhere.
Nice. And he doesn't play any of these, he just plays on Steam. If he sold this whole collection, he'd get $20 store credit at GameStop.
Nintendo 64.
We see he brought 20,138 games.
64DD was
I'll give you $10.
System that was released game in the world.
One earthquake and he's fucked.
Castlevania 4. This is by far my.
Yeah, if his kids come up here and just jump around too much, that collection is ruined.
A Nintendo for the military, the U.S. military.
What?
And you could not buy it in retail. It was a marksmanship practice game.
So I stole it from a veteran.
Soldiers to practice shooting.
Yeah, I'm sure that was helpful practice.
Only a few copies are out there.
How delusional is Nintendo? They don't understand the internet and they don't understand the military. Well, we can put guns in our game. That should help train them, right?
I have a complete
yeah, this'll help.
North America
we'll be heroes.
System games.
We'll train the military. God, they're mummifying the poor guy. Is he still alive? Check for a pulse. Now this is a true master. The delicate hands of a surgeon. First open heart surgery with a forklift. Pretty wild. That would be a Guinness World Record. What technique! Man, I was gonna compete for this world record, but after seeing how good she is at this, I just don't stand a chance. There's no reason. Oh, that's dangerous. You're a little off. Readjust, readjust. Oh. Dear Jesus, no! Oh, huge correction. Oh. It's still not steady, though. This is a dangerous one. Oh. But that's what makes a world record holder. Someone who's not afraid to take a little risk. Well, why stop? Go for one more. I mean, if it falls, does it matter? Okay. Oh no, her arch rival. It's like in the anime when the other school comes in with their top of the class. Oh man, he's doing it so quickly too, just so casual. This dude's stacking cocktail glasses with a forklift while with the other hand going on Tinder, setting up his next date. Doesn't even need to focus. He showed mercy by not going for 15. Oh no. Oh no, he's doing it. Oh, live on TV. Oh. Yeah, it sucks. Oh no, don't do it. Just 15's plenty. Oh, he's embarrassing the previous record. He's gonna go all the way up to 50. You want me to do one more? You know, yeah, I'll do two at once, one on each tongue. This guy's a monster. He's gonna lift another forklift with the forklift. Yeah, the other forklift stacks the glass. Oh, it's so delicate. Oh, like a glove. Oh no. Oh, I thought it fell. No! God! You're arrested. You got too cocky. Now you're going to jail. Nobody breaks good cocktail glasses on my show. Does that mean she gets the record? Or do they just cap it at 16? Oh, he still gets the world record. That's what I was saying. I don't know why she didn't go for more, because even if it falls, you still get the record up until it falls. You know what I mean? It was just... I don't know. She made a bad decision there, a miscalculation. Welcome back to So You Think You Know Wine, the world's most exhilarating and brutal sport. Today's wine is a Frescobaldi Nippozano Chianti Rafina Reserva, also known as the Warrior's Wine. During Attila the Hun's reign, this wine was drank by only the mightiest warriors. Now, we have 3 warriors of our own. 3 of our wine athletes will compete to identify this wine without seeing the bottle. A Herculean, grueling, and maybe even cruel task, but these are 3 trained professionals who have dedicated their lives to smelling, swishing, swallowing, and even ejaculating fermented grape juice. So don't try and emulate anything you see unfold here on the battlefield.
Thank you, Steve.
She may be saying thank you, but that was a very shitty pour, not nearly enough wine. Go fuck yourself, Steve. John's wasting no time.
It's red, we know that, right,
It's not. Our wine judges cracked what is known as a joke in the wine tasting community. She has given all of them a hoot.
Pinot Noir, so certainly some Bordeaux characteristics. However, I'd like to point out the color. Look how it's turned sort of garnet. It's no longer purplish red. It looks like an aged wine.
It seems John has a hunch. He's already demonstrating why he's the master sommelier at this table. That's not an easy title to earn. He's really flexing his girthy wiener right now. He's right away noticing the subtle differences in color, but will he be able to identify the asphalt that we've snuck into his glass?
I have to say 6 or 7 years old, or a grape variety that turns brownish red early on in its development. I think there could be some Tuscan element.
Superb work from John. They don't call him the fucking Sherlock Holmes of wine for nothing. Truly splendid.
That jumped out at me the most was Merlot.
Sarah has correctly identified the hint of Merlot in this glass. The Merlot gives this glass just a little delicate aggression on the taste buds, and she has not even needed to taste the wine yet in order to identify it. However, she's just a sommelier, not a master sommelier like John over there. The difference between the two is enormous. If you were to ever confuse a master sommelier and a sommelier, you would most certainly be killed on the spot, so please never make that fucking rookie mistake. But Sarah has really stepped up to the plate today. She came in here as the underdog, and she has already identified the Merlot. But can she pull through and be the victor of this competition? We're not sure yet. We'll have to let it continue.
Particularly because of the nose and the color.
What do you think of the color? John was mentioning that it's more of a garnet now.
It seems our wine judge here is playing a little dirty, trying to throw them off the trail by mentioning Kevin Garnett. Let's see if they're going to fall victim to this very clever ploy.
I agree with some age. It's not a youthful wine, but again, I'm not sure it's as old as he thinks it might be.
Ooh, that was a devastating blow from George Zimmer of Men's Warehouse, poking holes in John's hypothesis. However, I don't think John's gonna let it go to his head. His olfactory sense is second to none in this business.
I'm going to throw in one other possibility here, just to up the stakes a little bit.
Oh shit, he's up in the stakes.
Paler color, and considering the plummy fruit and the abundance of wood.
Wood? Where's the wood?
Tempranillo? Yes, but it's a possibility. The wood would probably be American.
Why has this conversation devolved into wood?
Agreed, but there's a lot of new wave Spanish wines that are made with European wood, French wood.
He has fantastic wine twirling technique. However, I do believe he's barking up the wrong tree with his wood train of thought. He's going to need to get off of that if he's going to want to identify this wine correctly.
The one thing about Merlot in the Old World, and if we are going to agree that this is an Old World wine.
For the uninformed, I'll shed some light on this. When talking about Old World wine, what they're referring to is wine that existed before Godzilla was made. So wine that existed prior to Godzilla hitting the theater is considered an Old World wine, whereas wine that was made after Godzilla's theatrical run is considered a New World wine, or a modern wine, or dope freshness, or swagadelic sauce, depending on where you're located. It goes by many different names, however, those are the two distinctions between wine dates.
There aren't a lot of places that do a single varietal Merlot. It's generally as a blend, and it's not found often.
Good point, D'Amato.
Ooh, John immediately interrupting her. That's an interesting strategy.
Yes,
Down
that's
in the
the
Midi,
only...
then Merlot is bottled separately.
I'm not on a Merlot trail here.
Well, then you're on the wrong trail, John. You fucking wood conspiracy theorist.
I'm back in Italy. Color matches there, this garnet shade. It's a little darker than traditional style, but this is not a traditional wine. I think it's been made in a slightly modern style with, in my view, a little bit too much wood.
John immediately back to the wood nonsense. Actually, you know what, fuck it. I'll go ahead and let the cat out of the wine bag here. John is absolutely right. That's not even wine in front of him. That's not wine in that glass. What we did is we melted sawdust down to liquid form and then poured some beaver blood on top of it for color. John was able to sniff it out immediately. It was like fucking Scooby-Doo on a mystery. That is why that man is a master sommelier.
Sweetened it up with that vanilla, but all that red fruit, slightly tarry. Your Merlot dust is my Nebbiolo dust, the firmness of it.
Damn, he's a true professional. He already mentioned the firmness. This wine is not only the firmest wine in existence, it's got a heaviness that's so light even a baby's nibbles could pick it up.
Have the grape variety.
So is it Italy or Spain?
You smug, pretentious douche popsicle. The Dos Equis most interesting man in the world's trying to strong-arm information out of our judge right now.
If I give you that, do you think you'll get the variety?
We might do, yes.
Yes.
It's an Italian wine.
It's Italian
Sangiovese.
Oh my goodness. The fucking wine hound over here immediately gets it.
Level of acidity.
Here's my guess. Sangiovese with Merlot in it. I bet you this is Chianti Classico, and they haven't declared that there's 20% Merlot. And vintage, we wouldn't see anything earlier than 2007.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
It's Chianti as well now. Now, in terms of Italian, because I always think that Rioja Tempranillo from Spain and Chianti Sangiovese from Italy are very similar.
What the fuck are you talking about, you senile old man?
Same role in those people's cultures and their food. And so I thought it was Tempranillo Spain. I can easily be talked into telling me it's Italian, but it's Sangiovese.
Somebody please remove this Bond villain from the table. He's off his rocker.
Beginning, if there is a bit that's blended in here, and often is in this region, so I think that's a good guess, guys.
Now the reveal. You did much better that time. So it is a Chianti.
Yes.
And it is a 2007.
Yeah, and there is Merlot in it.
That's a good value. It's Frisco, yeah.
I mean, stylistically, I think we are actually quite close. As you pointed out, these are all in the same sort of hemisphere of wine styles.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself before you go to sleep, pussy fart. Point is, none of you got it. You're all losers. Please leave this table. You've disgraced wine tasting as a community. Just remove your ass cheeks from this battlefield, all of you. And you call yourselves masters, sommeliers, and wine educators. Not even one of you said a single word about the brutal, violent generosity of the fumes of the wine as it entered your nostrils and embraced them with an ethereal taste of serenity, love, and aggression. None of you said anything about that. And how do you ever think you could have identified this wine without being able to sense those smells? How you passed your sommelier test is beyond me, but you don't deserve that title. Thank you for joining us on this episode of So You Think You Know Wine. Obviously, they did not know wine. Not at all. These fucking Neanderthals had no clue. And I'm sorry.
One is a Matchbox sponsored by Guitarded and Broke.
I'll do Mr.
Also,
Mom's
we've added
Racing.
A chicane to the track front to the final round.
Let's go, baby! Mr. Moms!
Andrew Nixon and
Ooh.
MJY5 side by side.
This is aggressive.
First turn. MJY5 pulls ahead going through the chicane.
Holy shit, how are they so
And
fast?
MJY5
Little disappointed with Mr. Moms, not gonna
Mr.
lie.
Moms Racing having some problem with that
Yeah.
car. They're stuck over
Little
at
disappointed.
turn 2. They've got a lot
Somehow,
of ground to make
I
up
have
if
the
they want to get in
unbelievable
that
ability
top
to
three.
always choose the worst competitor.
MJY5 leading down the ramp. Arrested Moore in second, and he wrecks.
Mr. Moms is once again
MJY5
stopped.
losing control coming
Meanwhile,
out of
this
the
man's going
chicane.
full Ricky Bobby and
Andrew
hitting it
Wilson is
backwards.
closing the gap.
Woo!
Both drivers looks like JD 439 and Mr. Moms
If
Racing
Mr. Moms can
ran
finish
out of
one
momentum
lap, I'll
right
consider it a
before turn
victory.
2. All the way
Let's
back
go,
in sixth
Mr.
place
Moms!
as we restart the
Woo!
second
Last
lap.
place again immediately.
MJY5 with an early lead.
We took the inside
Flying
though.
off Turn 1. He's slowing down around 2. But
We
he
didn't
still
finish
has a
again.
Huge lead out there. Up to second.
That turns a real doozy
Impressive
for
driving,
us.
especially, and got his
Alright,
car
Mr.
back
Moms,
on
this is the
straight.
one, baby. Let's crank in the
Here we go
nitrous.
with lap 3.
We're in
MJY5
second to
Arrested
last,
Moore in the front right
and
now.
we didn't make it.
Andrew Nixon back in third place.
I think I saw us going backwards.
MJY5 with a strong lead
Nope.
in today's race.
There we
Whoa,
are.
he pops up on the
Stuck
side
again.
wall in a lap.
Can we check on Mr.
We'll have
Moms?
to check out the finish line
Is my
footage
driver
to see
drunk?
What happened there? Mr. Moms Racing having all types of trouble with that car.
That car sucks
And
ass.
it's not looking much.
Man, 3D bot maker, really impressive. Impressive production. It's really the Marble Olympics of Hot Wheels. God damn, he even has off-roading. Well, off-roading rally cars.
Paul R.
No,
and the
boo!
Toyota
Another
Supra.
shitty car.
He'll also be driving for sub 4RA racing.
Jesus. If you really want speed, get like condom wheels. That shit'll glide.
Die-cast racing wheels car.
That looks like a premium model.
That one's a plastic wheels.
That might
So
be
they
one of the
actually race
rarest
on the
ones, the
track.
Millennium Hot Wheels car.
But they are
Oh, huge!
loses
Oh,
control
no
as he
speed.
approaches the
Oh!
finish, and he does not
Oh!
make it.
What a shame. That looked like
Was there debris on the course? Did we grease it down properly?
Hasbunor only the
Did we hit a
second
spike
driver
trap?
to not finish with 3 points.
Oh, what is this pathetic thing, Herbie? What's Herbie doing here? Where's Lindsay Lohan?
I don't know why.
Besides
that seems like
meth.
the Hungarian polar bear should be in a bigger car.
This is terrible. No chance. He's driving a fucking ice cream truck. Oh, ew. And he's killing spectators.
You seriously? It's time for round 2. In the
I'll be
second
honest though,
event
I'm
of
pulling
the
for
3D Bot
Hungarian
Maker
Polar Bear.
Diecast Rally Championship.
I think he's only here as a
Drivers will
joke,
be racing
but
head-to-head,
I really would
but
like to
only
see the
top six
underdog
will
squeak it out.
continue. In the
We got Skrillex on the track? God, the production here is crazy, man. Fuck. This is good.
Welcome back. You're watching the 3D Bot Maker Diecast
Let's go,
Rally
Hungarian Polar
Championship.
Bear.
Here on the 3D Bot, and the Hungarian
I'll wager
Polar Bear
5
bottom
gift subs
with 2
Hungarian
points
Polar
each.
Bear finishes 7th. I have a good feeling about it. And I'm feeling like betting. Fuck the winner, I just care where Hungarian Polar Bear finishes.
And an additional point escort
Stephen King is unbeatable.
He's coming out of round 1 with
And he's
5
going up
points.
against my boy
He'll be going
Hungarian
against
Polar
the
Bear.
Hungarian Polar Bear in the Morris Mini. He only has 2 points.
Kingslayer, let's go, Polar Bear! Come on, baby! Yeah! Oh, wow, this is sad. He is sucking his farts. Holy shit. Is he driving the speed limit?
I think he's going for it.
He's got the speed!
What the fuck is this? Hey, we finished!
Yes!
Did you see
Yeah, baby, we finished! We did it!
Stephen King flying through
I'm just happy we survived.
Wow!
That was big. It was big.
That hang
It was
time in
big,
the air.
yeah.
Incredible.
Just when you
But
think
watch,
you've seen it all
watch
from
Hungarian
Stephen
Polar
King,
Bear.
Look at that.
Just grease in there.
Combine skill with confidence.
And one
There he
day when
is!
you feel confident,
Yeah!
then get yourself the new Superman Stephen King t-shirt from the merch store.
Let's go,
I just got
Polar
my
Bear!
JRC t-shirt in the mail this past week.
Yeah!
Absolutely
Yeah!
love it.
Okay, I think
Shit.
we've plugged the merch store enough.
Stephen King out in the lead again. The Hungarian
Oh,
Polar Bear
we're
not
so
far
fucked.
behind.
Can he do it again?
Stephen
Oh,
King
God.
has control coming off that corner.
No!
Plays it safe over the
Was
jump,
that an
but
earthquake?
that's
What took
something
us
he
out?
can afford.
Wrecked.
Yeah, so
God
far it's
damn
not
it.
looking good.
Cars in the first place.
Yeah, I don't
What
think
the
it's
fuck
actually a
happened?
polar bear.
Oh, I
By the
see.
name.
People
We went
put
for a
all
grind
types
for
of
bonus
aliases and names
points.
for 8.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
not
that's gonna
bad.
cut it.
That's
Keep in
not
mind the
bad.
bottom 2 drivers in points
As
will be
long
going
as
home.
Hazmat never
Justin
finishes,
Rules
we'll be
04 and the
fine.
number 20
We'll be fine.
Audi Quattro.
This is a really slow one.
But you complained about it.
Oh, this is looking good though.
They seem
Just
pretty
don't finish
evenly
again.
matched here.
Side by side going into the first
Do Hungarian Polar Bear a
Paul taking
favor.
the lead this time.
Oh, we've got some
No!
Driving by Justin Rules. Justin Rules
Please,
takes the win.
tell me that was the Audi.
Gets forced off the track.
For the love of God, please tell me he bumped him off. And
is
nope.
racing.
That looked like a little more than just some. We've still
Our
got 2 more
only
groups to
chance
go in
is
round
Freckles
2.
fucks up
We'll be
really
right back
hard.
after the break.
Like, you know, he gets hit with like a fucking blue shell or something. If Freckles doesn't finish one lap, Hungarian Polar Bear gets 7th. And I win my bet. Let's go, Freckles! Please fuck up! God damn it! Tell me someone's been feeding this man alcohol. Yeah? Oh, he's getting fucking dusted. Oh, he might not even... I'm pretty confident. Yeah, we're safe. 7th place is looking good. He didn't make it.
But I think what we're seeing here is
Thank you, Freckles.
What happened to Freckles? Round 1.
Good. Keep it up. Keep it up, baby.
As we've seen today, that first jump is a
I hope Freckles' side just gives out into a sinkhole or something.
Again on the outside lane. He's got a big lead going over the bridge. Let's see if he can handle the second turn.
No! Block him! Block him! Yes! Yes!
Sudden stop. Was not able to
7th place for Hungarian Polar Bear.
That is going to put him down at the bottom.
He threw the race. I like that. He took a bet too, and he said, "Fuck it, Charlie, I got you."
A tough break for Kid Do Not. He certainly got
Thank
the
God.
speed, and he's not afraid to push that car. But
We got 7th place by 1 point. We're in 5th because the other 3 haven't, or other 4 haven't gone yet. It doesn't really matter what they do; they're gonna finish above Hungarian Polar Bear. But I would like to see Hazmat Noir crank like a kickflip or something. Oh!
We've got contact.
Huge, huge. That was a bad blood round right there. Those are rivals. They hate each other. They fucking hate each other. Hungarian Polar Bear in 7th though, baby. I won my bet. I won my bet. Yes. Russian car fighting. Well, it's not just Russian car fighting. It's called Karjutsu. Karjutsu. But yeah, they're blowing up on Twitter. I know all about it. They also have phone booth boxing. Yeah, you might recognize the caster as JT, baby. I thought it was actual car fighting. No, they just fight in a car.
Oh, right away,
Oh, goodness gracious, he got the unbuckle. The unbuckle record there.
And blocks the seatbelt of Davidson. You can see here in the top left-hand corner of your screen, reaches over, blocks the seatbelt with his left hand.
This is like some technique Dale would have taught you from Detroit Survival Training Fitness.
Davidson into the driver's side door, and right now you can see he's trying to slide his knee through for neon belly or possibly even mount here.
Oh, he's in a bad position there.
Oh, he looks like he's got the driver's side seatbelt.
Oh, he's gonna strangle him with the seatbelt.
That driver's side seatbelt around the neck of Davidson, and Davidson, it's just.
I haven't seen this one. Jesus Christ!
He's figured out what's happening.
Oh my God!
He has got that seatbelt wrapped all the way around his throat. He's trying to defend, but there's not a lot that can be done here. He is in a bad situation. And
yeah, that's rough.
Raymond Felton wins the. Davidson doesn't
This
look
is
happy,
barbaric. You don't know the meaning of the word barbaric.
And you can see here in the
this is civilized.
here, Felton right away gets to smashing, and as soon as he
action
sees the
movie
opportunity
combat,
to grab that
yeah.
seatbelt, he grabs the seatbelt. You can see right
Wait until
here,
he hits the
he's
ejector
already
seat.
starting to push it across. Good job, Ray.
Oh, but God, now Davidson's got the driver's seat. He'll start banging his head on the fucking steering wheel, honking the horn with it.
Okay, round 2 underway, and it looks like.
Oh, he got the seatbelt again. You can't keep giving up the seatbelt.
Ray already all over Davidson. Davidson's trying to get.
Oh,
out of there.
wow, good wiggle, good wiggle. Oh,
He's fighting
that's
hands
rough.
with that front headlock. That's the go. Not a lot of room to work.
Maybe throw him
inside
through the
car.
sunroof.
Okay,
oh,
making a little bit of space here
good
for
recline,
himself.
good
Left down
recline.
the passenger side seat. Bill gets caught around his left arm, and currently.
Well, he's in a
his
good
left leg.
position right now, though. He's got that like
guillotine
squatting
attempt here
lotus
into the
technique
front
going
headlock.
on. Oh, that might be all she wrote.
Ray's got quite a bit of experience into it. Takes a submission.
Oh, he's going to the back seat.
This is a
Oh, you
2-round
can't give up the back
and
seat.
What that means essentially is that Davidson has.
If there's one thing I've learned from Salt,
to secure a submission
that Angelina
on
Jolie
Felton, or
movie.
he will lose the match. If he can get his right
Oh,
knee
God,
down
fake
on
taxi's
the seat for
popping
a
off.
couple of seconds, he can score
Recline the
4 points
driver's
from out,
side
but no, it
seat.
doesn't look like Ray's going to let that happen.
Full mount?
I think Ray would rather give up his back here, and that's what's happening. Davidson taking the back of Felton. He's
Damn, what a
wrapping up the rear
turnaround.
naked choke. Doesn't look like they're both absolutely exhausted, and it's almost 90 degrees inside the car. It is a miserable.
Oh yeah, they didn't even turn on the air
Davidson realizing
conditioner.
the
Oh no!
lock. The safety lock stops Davidson, and it looks like Ray heard the safety lock and then grabbed this. It's going to happen.
This is like
Davidson. But what a
wrestling, but
fantastic
with
match.
also
We got
doing the
20
hot
seconds
car
left.
challenge.
Davidson can try and secure something here, but he doesn't have any time to finish.
No, there's
Let's
no
listen in here.
time to finish here.
Oh, we've got a tap. Wow.
Oh, wait, what?
1 second left. Davidson, rear naked choke, tap out over Raymond
Okay,
Felton.
little plot twist there.
Wow, let's take a look at the replay here.
Everything wasn't lost at Makeout Reef this time.
Q Davidson won the second round with a rear naked choke, and here we
They
are
should add
in the
another
back
element
seat.
to this.
4
Like
minutes
when they're
for
in their
one of these two
backseat component,
competitors to
there should be an
submit the
Uber
other
driver
one
up
and win the
front, and
match.
you get
If
like
that does
a,
not happen,
I don't know, maybe
we will
something
go
on the
immediately
judge's
to
scoring
sudden
card
death.
if you tip him.
And he's trying to fiddle with the seatbelt.
Maybe get the
again.
headrest
This
off
time
and start
he's
beating
going
him
to
with
that
it.
back seat belt, and it looks like the safety lock.
4
And he's got it.
Full mount.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Q
This is gonna be
Davidson with
tough.
6 points. That'll go to the leaderboard for the season. But right now,
They should add a
Davidson is
component where the
trying to win
vehicle's
match.
moving, so you have to
He's
do it in
got
a
the
moving
seat
vehicle
belt, and
too.
he's trying to wrap it around the. You can hear these two athletes breathing. This is it. They are miserable and absolutely exhausted.
Oh!
Davidson pushes the passenger seat forward.
He said enough,
and now
enough
he's got the
fishy
seat belt
business.
all the way
I want the
around
whole
neck
seat
of
belt.
Ray Felton. He's got the seat belt on the right side.
He's got two
He's
seat
gonna reach
belts.
under now with his
He's
right
dual
hand
wielding.
here. He's going to reach under and he's going to grab the
Gotta
seat
fucking
belt
decapitate
and
him.
pull it behind the head of Felton, pushing with his left hand and using his right forearm. And
Yeah,
there
no
you have
shot.
it. So
Yeah,
Ezekiel's
there was no
seat
shot he
belt
gets out of that.
by Q Davidson to win the match. Almost looked like we were watching a crime. Raymond Felton, fantastic fight. Q Davidson.
That
what
did
a
look like a
great,
crime. It was
great
like murder
come-from-behind
footage.
win. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Edison versus Punisher. Okay, just one more quick one. With a name like that. Oh god, he's got the door open! He's gonna fucking start slamming his head against it. Slamming the door into it.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, jeepers!
Side of the car, and
Oh,
there he
fuck!
goes. He's thrown Sam out.
Oh god, they even broke the windshield. What the fuck happened?
Leverage with his,
Jesus, wait, this one's crazy.
and there it is.
4 points, red.
Oh, what? Now this is an interesting technique. The motorboat of death.
Position to be in. The opponent is behind the steering wheel. Faust is looking to make
Good
a little
tactic,
bit of,
though. Open the
A
door.
little bit of space here so he can work, and he's opened up the driver's side door, which doesn't seem like it's
Smothering with
for
his
him.
own
He's in a
tits there. That was a good
position.
strategy.
Sam just, it looked like an unintentional eye poke there.
Yeah, that is a big guy. Holy
Laying
shit.
Flat in the driver's side seat with his head on the armrest.
Maybe put a finger in his ear. Lick your finger and put in his ear a little wet willy. It'll stun him.
Sam's looking for that right
All's
arm.
fair
Now
in
he's looking for the
Karjitsu.
left arm.
Oh
Sam's
god.
just hunting here, and it
We,
doesn't
we've
look like
we've
there's
got to
much
get
available,
something
but
cooking
he's in
here.
great position.
Come on, Rance. Get your finger and like go up and down on his lips. Give him one of those.
Into the car, or Faust is shrimping
It'll
his way
scare
over
him.
to the other seat. Oh, here he goes. He's got
No,
his feet up on
baby.
the Side of the car, and there he goes. He's thrown Sam out. Sam's head is
He's
about
wiggling.
an inch from the mat, in front of the throne.
It looks like being in the driver's seat is a huge
Sam's
disadvantage.
very calm. You can look at his eyes and see he's very, very calm here, but he's in a bad position. Faust
This
is
looks
secure
very-
mount.
this-
He's got
this almost looks
about 8
romantic.
inches worth of seat belt here. The safety lock has kept him from.
He,
pulling
he's
the
not even
seatbelt
taking the
out
threat
completely.
seriously right now.
I think Sam is successfully defending. Get a different camera.
What is he?
Faust
I
has got
can't
his
tell what
right
I'm looking.
hand.
Oh my
He's
god.
gripping the wire that holds the headrest to the seat, and also in that hand.
Yeah,
he's
that's
caught
gonna be tough.
8 inches of seat belt. So he has got Sam trapped against the seat.
This is one of those moments
Listen
where
to
you
the
need to be able to breathe out of your ass.
Sam is unable to move. His head is stuck to the seat. He's being choked by the seat belt. Faust is in position. He's got.
Oh, he's getting with like the Joker laugh. They're going crazy in the hot
What
car.
he's going to do with it, but he has got a fantastic.
Someone let out a little fart there. What was that?
Here for some sort of a front choke.
Oh, that'd be a good strategy actually. Stink them out,
Work inside the car.
rip ass, and then go to town. I think Rance really kind of took control of this round here.
And it looks like we're going to the third round.
That's the back seat time.
Heavy breathing from both competitors.
Hey, these are some big boys here for the back seat. That's not a whole lot of room to work.
And methodical. Faust is trying to shove him in between the seats.
What are you watching?
And just a little bit of a misstep by Sam has put him in a
Oh, you gave up your belly.
Holy
You
smokes.
showed your belly. You showed tummy. Oh, but wait a minute.
Sam, the bully choke. But while doing so, he has absolutely gotten himself into a bad spot. His hips are trapped between the two front seats, and you can't
Oh
see
yeah,
now,
that's gonna be all she wrote.
Faust has figure forward the legs of Samuel Eidson.
He's gonna turn the car on, rip the wires out, and shock him with it.
Currently, Faust is Very, very serious situation here. There's no mobility whatsoever for Sam.
Yeah, he's got his legs locked there. He's got him in like a coffin stance.
Oh my gosh. Sam's trying to stay as calm as possible, but able to escape.
Yeah, I think this one's kaput. I don't see how Sam gets out of this. Unless he rips the steering wheel off and starts like slapping him around with it.
Oh, he's going to jiggle the keys here, create a little bit of a diversion. And he has absolutely passed from the back seat to the front seat. He still has mount. Wow.
Jiggling the keys for a diversion?
That was clever. Floorboard.
Just hide in the floorboard, Sam. He can't get you there.
Okay, here.
What is happening?
Try to win this fight right here. 10 seconds.
Oh.
Holy smokes. Sam's
that
head is stuck behind the steering wheel.
And what is
Sam
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
What is Jeepers creepers.
Sam and Faust has in the match. Rance the Punisher Faust by submission. Holy smokes.
All right.
Wow. Championship.
Man, Sam was in such firm control for round 1. But then it was all Rance. You're not going to believe what we have in store for you today, folks. It's the International World Championship of Foosball. On the left, we have the 20-year-old phenom schoolboy, Nico Volgamut, aka Nico Voldemort. And on the right, we have the superstar of foosball, who needs no introduction. That's Tony Sprademan, who looks like if foosball was a person. This is sure to be a real ass-greaser here in the World Championship title match, and you may have come into this broadcast an atheist, but I promise you will walk away from this event as a devout practitioner of the foosball religion. Now playtime is over, the practice round has ended, the condom is coming off and we're going raw. Nico Volgamut has possession of the first International Championship Slam Jam of the day. He's passed it up to his number 5. He's in great position to score here. He's looking to charge it up. He's in attack position here. Will Tony be able to answer? Ooh, excellent defense from Tony Sprademan. They don't call him Tony Sprain Your Wrist Sprademan for nothing. Able to easily lock down there and avoid the quick goal from Nico. He's already passed it up to midfield with ease. Now you gotta put points on the board if you want to win the game here. Tony looking to get up to his number 5 to score. Unfortunately overshoots it a little bit. Comes in a little too hot there. Nico Volgamut takes control. Tony gets it back for a split second. Nico comes in again. We are all over the place right now. Now, as many of you know, Tony Sprademan is the king of the tornado table. However, this is not a tornado table, which means you're not going to be seeing any sodden panties being tossed around and landing on the foosball table on the battlefield or anything like that. This is just going to be some standard, classical foosball play by the books. Now, surprisingly, we're still scoreless in this one, which is very uncharacteristic of Tony Sprademan. By this point, he's already done 3 keg stands and 5 goals. Excellent defense again from Tony Sprademan. He's back up to midfield with complete possession. Oh, excellent defense from Nikos. Oh my goodness, we're all over the place. I can't even fucking keep up with this shit. Good lord. Tony Sprademan has control of the ball, back by his own goal. Nico Volgamut back to the number 5, in good position here for a huge strike, and he gets it! We have drawn first blood. Nico Volgamut on top with the first goal of this World Championship showdown. But as we all know, Tony Sprademan does his best work under pressure, a lesson we learned at last year's Tornado Table Championship match when his family was taken hostage and threatened with execution right in front of him. He was able to easily win the match, win the world title, and save his family's life. But again, keep in mind, this is not Tornado Table, and it doesn't matter to Tony Sprademan, as he just squeaks in a quick goal right there on Nico Volgamut, answering right back. Nico Volgamut right now playing with a chip on his shoulder, trying to prove that even a young man like him can go up against some of the ancient architects of foosball like Tony Sprademan. Oh, and Nico says, what does my cock taste like? Breaking wrists and breaking dicks out here. Nico Volgamut with another big goal on the legend Tony Sprademan. Tony's definitely not one to have his pants pulled down in front of the cheerleaders, so he's going to look to answer back, but unfortunately this call goes to voicemail, unable to answer, and oh my goodness, Nico from way downtown. It's turning into a bloodbath. Tony is getting bent over the table right now by Nico. He is taking Tony over his knee and spanking his cheeks red, disciplining him. But Tony Sprademan's in a good position right here. Ooh, wonderful defense from Nico Volgamut right there, sending the ball into the spectator stands, most likely killing one of them. We're now in Game 5, the final showdown here. I fell asleep for the last 4 games, but it is a tie game right now. And it's all or nothing here. Tony Sprademan in a fantastic position, but even better defense from Nico Volgamut right there. Whoever wins this wins the entire championship title. It's all riding on the line right here. For glory and fame and a grand prize of right around $50, this is what foosball is all about. And Tony Sprademan gets the first goal here, putting his ass in Nico Volgemoot's asshole. Nico Volgemoot now has possession. Will he be able to match this intensity? Because Tony Sprademan is playing like a man possessed. His eyes are rolling into the back of his head as he transcends this dimension and enters the foosball dimension. Oh, and Tony Sprademan from across the map. Good lord, is there any stopping this madman here? You couldn't wish him away with the 7 Dragon Balls gathered together. We went from watching foosball to watching an ass fucking. Oh no, Nico Volgemoot is falling apart here. The pressure is overwhelming. Tony Sprademan is out of control. Slow rolls a goal. From across the field, Tony Sprademan showing why he's considered one of the best the foosball world has ever seen. Nico Volgemoot unable to answer back with this cutthroat defense from Tony Sprademan. He leaves no room for the ball to go through, just none at all. His defense is one of the best. His offense is one of the best. He is just the best. Tony Sprademan is in another great position here. Nico Volgemoot has the ball, but it still looks to be all Tony right now. If you flip a quarter right now, there's a 50% chance heads, 50% chance tails, and a 100% chance that Tony Sprademan is clapping dick on the foosball table, baby. Oh, but Nico Volgemoot, there's still signs of life. Getting a goal in there. I hate to be the one to say that it's most likely over, but I think this shit is kaput. Tony Sprademan is just dialed into an unholy zone of foosball, and Nico has no answer for it. And that's game. Tony Sprademan seals it, and that is your new world champion, Tony Sprademan. Still one of the best in all of foosball. I always wondered what it would be like if athletes could use PCP and bath salts before a major sporting event. And now today I finally have my answer, so let's get a glimpse of what that would look like. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. This is a professional arm wrestling match, and this lady is using some advanced tactics here right out of Sun Tzu's Art of War. She's going for like some kind of deafening screech to hurt the senses of her opponent, maybe? I'm really not sure, but it is an interesting tactic. It's as if she's like gone backwards in evolution. Like, this is how I imagine early humans challenged each other to duels. Like, they'd be in their cave and then just start making these kind of groans and shit at somebody that they wanted to challenge. It's very odd, but I respect it.
Don't move.
Dude, I can't even ref it, man. Here, put your hands here for me.
She sounds like a Twitter argument come to life. So, unfortunately, the first round ended in a foul, which, you know, she was celebrating. She brought out the old finger guns, firing them off in the air, going a little wild there. And I really do believe she is hopped up on some shit right now. I don't think she's doing this on her own volition. There must be like a demon in there that she's trying to get out, like she's undergoing an exorcism doing this.
Hello? Open, open, open.
I love that Metallica Master of Puppets kicks on here. It's like it was put there just for her, to complement her energy here. She's acting like she's going for some kind of insanity plea in court for a less harsh sentence in a crime. It reminds me of the JCS video of what pretending to be crazy looks like. It's like she's going on a journey through space and time and is just overwhelmed by everything she's experiencing all at once. This is how I'd act at a gender reveal party if I was forced to go, just pretending to be interested and surprised by everything. Ah! Oh! Ah! boy, ah, you know, that kind of shit. And I can promise you, this is an arm wrestling match her opponent will never forget.
Knuckle. Center. Wrist. You like it, Eric?
No. She's got it.
Wrist. Don't move, go! You got that, I got the top.
It sounded like an Aztec death whistle during the match there. Holy shit. Thank God she won, because if she lost, there would be no survivors. It was an incredible match, and she truly earned the championship belt here. That's it. See ya. I'm not much of a sports guy anymore. The only sport I keep up with these days is professional slapping, but that being said, I still keep my finger to the pulse of any new sports on the come up, and recently I was made aware of one for a farting competition, trying to really take over the sports scene and explode the same way slapping has, but this time exploding from the asshole of some very brave men who aren't afraid to go up on stage and fart in front of a crowd. At least, that's what the idea was. In India last week, there was a big farting tournament that was held, and it was hyped up over the course of a month. This was going to be like the Super Bowls of farting, you know, the fucking super bowels. It was supposed to be a lot of people show up, a lot of people go on stage, and play some sweet ass music for the crowd to enjoy. Just some thunderous tones for the whole crowd to clap to, little golf claps, and get excited about some farts. But what ended up happening is none of the 3 contestants that participated were able to produce even the slightest semblance of flatulence. Even my pathetic, embarrassing, laughably bad, emasculating baby bitch boy farts, the near silent farts I produced that sound like a hamster drawing its last breath in a library, would have won this competition, because there were no farts. These ass athletes showed up but forgot to bring their A game, and the A stands for asshole. These buttholes were clean. They were coming in here with an empty colon. That shit wasn't loaded at all. They weren't locked and loaded and ready for action. They were shooting blanks. They weren't even shooting blanks. That'd be a compliment. Nothing happened. I'm going to show you some clips from a vlog I found of it. They go up there and just stand with their ass facing these 3 microphones that are all pointed at their chocolate starfish. It's very disappointing. I can't even find the right words to express my disappointment when watching this, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be very satisfying.
आपको 60 seconds usually दिए जाएंगे.
So this is the first contestant, and it really sets the tone for the rest of the farting tournament. No one is even trying. He's clearly not taking it seriously. If you're going to participate in a farting tournament, commit. Go up there, and if you don't have to fart, then fucking force yourself to shit your pants. I don't care if you straight dookie everywhere and blast it into the microphone. Get some volume to your fart. Go up there and do more than just stand there, because that is the ultimate shame. Like, honestly, when I was reading about this before the tournament happened, I would have expected this man to go up there and just like a fucking anime character going Super Saiyan, screaming, veins popping out of his forehead and arms, biceps bulging. Then all of a sudden, he fucking blasts a fart out that rocks the entire stage. All those sponsors that are right there behind him on that wall, the whole fucking wall would have blown over. They even have a fucking decibel meter there to measure the sound, which doesn't get put to use here at all. It doesn't get any exercise. What should have happened is someone goes up there ready to blow some ass that puts like an infinity sign on the decibel meter.
गाइस देखिए फाट करवाने के लिए क्या-क्या किया जा रहा है.
He even calls in for backup with his farting coach, who decides maybe turn him around because he might be fart shy, and even that doesn't work. He just ends up turned around standing in silence like out of the Blair Witch movie where everyone's too afraid to turn around and look at the Blair Witch behind him. On paper, it's a good idea. Hey, maybe his asshole muscles are just clenching up out of, nervousness in front of a crowd. Let's try turning him around and maybe it'll work. But it didn't. He still doesn't fart, and then he shuffles his way off stage getting laughed at.
No. Anyone else wants? Okay. And
that's the last contestant that participates in the tournament. I was expecting a huge tournament. I thought the turnout was going to be massive, fucking selling out a massive stadium, but it was really only like 25, 30, 50 people maybe. I even considered flying down there for it. I thought this was going to be a huge deal. This is my kind of sport, but luckily I decided not to. Plus I'm fucking terrified of flying anyway. But you know what I'm saying. This was supposed to be a big deal, and this is what we get. This sad little non-existent wet fart of a tournament. Like, come on now. At least if you can't fart and you have the dignity or the shamelessness to walk up on stage like you're going to fart to get everyone hype, at least surprise us. You might not fart, but maybe piss your pants. Like, hey, I didn't expect that. It's not a fart, but I can't exactly be mad because you're up there making an effort. I could give that an applause and maybe you would have won the tournament. But here they elected that there were no winners because nobody farted. So they're going to have to redo the entire tournament and hopefully get some actual ass athletes out there. So here's hoping the next time around the farting circuit can really make a big show and put on a nice, really impressive performance from the rectum. But anyway, I just wanted to make you all aware that the farting tournament is a sport on the come up, and hopefully we'll see more of it in the future. Much more exhilarating and more action-packed than this one. That's it. See ya. I love obscure sports. I've always had a deep fascination with this idea of competing in something that most people couldn't possibly imagine ever existing in the first place, and like really dedicating your life to it. And today I found a brand new one that I was unaware of. The Stapler Cup Forklift Driving Championship Series.
Eine ganze Halle fiebert mit.
Die Rampe bewegt sich.
Oh, der Pokal, er bleibt stabil, er bleibt stabil. Noch wackelt er. Benjamin Danker. Ist das soft? Ist das gut? Ist das cool?
A death-defying stunt that only forklift-certified professionals should ever even attempt. A normal mortal would not have survived. Now, I don't speak German, but I understood what he said when he said, "Das soft, das good." I get that, because I was feeling the same thing. The way that he operates that forklift is the same way a surgeon operates a scalpel. Such tender precision. He is a master of his craft. Now, I know I've made a lot of videos talking about how AI is going to sweep in and fuck everyone. It's going to throw the world into disarray, taking so many jobs, and basically changing the course of humanity in the future. But after watching this, I've had my eyes truly opened to a truth that I was ignorantly unaware of. That even if AI does truly dominate society in the coming years, there will be one job that only humans will ever be able to do, and that's forklift driving. I am convinced that robots and AI could never possibly operate a forklift with the precision that these professionals are able to.
Ist das präzise. Und jetzt geht's gegen die Uhr.
Die Zinken sind raus.
4 Minuten sind rum. Jetzt schnell parken und nach oben laufen auf dem Weg ins Finale. Der Titelverteidiger schafft das hier nach oben. Unter 4,25 mit der Frankenstolz Arena im Rücken. Benjamin Danker geht ins Finale.
Get that binky out of your mouth, baby. This is a man's game now. A 416? Are you out of your fucking gourd? He's never seen a 415 and never will with a line like that. Wow. So a 416, that's nothing to scoff at. And you can see how excited he was after he set down that Stanley Cup chess piece, contraption, gizmo, whatever that was, with ease. And then he drifts that bitch sideways. He starts, double clutching, no granny shift in here. parks the forklift, runs up, hits the buzzer, and he gets a fantastic time. And it made me hungry to see more. So I saw this clip earlier today on Twitter, and I went and tried to find as much information I could for the the Stapler Cup Championship Series. And man, is it something special. So I found their YouTube channel, and I went to their most recent tournament, which happened a few months ago. And it's actually a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. So I wanted to just show you what a full run looks like here from another team.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Und da muss ich sagen, der Anzug, der sitzt bei Continental, wird ganz entspannt in...
The production behind this event is top-notch. This is more buttoned up and professional than most esports right now. And I also love the hashtag Forklift Heroes. That is fire. I think that is fantastic. So it begins with the teams going and putting together that giant obelisk you saw in the last clip. They put together that monolithic structure with the Stapler Cup logo on it. They have their own custom ingredients here for that. And watching them assemble it with the forklift it's extremely impressive.
Locker sitzenden Jerseys. Es ist Rot gegen Gelb. Christian, wenn wir beim Fußball bleiben, du weißt, was das heißt.
Ja, klasse. German Classico. Bei Continental fragt man sich natürlich, wer hat den Hut auf? Alle.
Ja, und welche Reifen haben sie eigentlich dabei? Oh, das war schon schön knapp wieder, auch bei Wirth mit der roten Linie. Das ist schon super eng.
It's as they say, forklifts travel in packs. So this isn't some kind of solo mission or anything like that. It's not the NBA. You're not going to have like a superstar carry a whole team or something and you just build around them. This is a collaborative effort amongst the entire crew. You know, so what they do is they build this together. It works kind of like a relay. So the first person gets the first piece of the puzzle, gently sets it on top of that box. Then the other team member comes in, double fists it, grabs it with the forks, and pulls it back, and then begins constructing the next additional piece.
Begeistern sich seit Jahren für diesen herrlichen Wettbewerb. Dankeschön an dieser Stelle. Was wären wir ohne Continental und ohne Wirth? Nicht hier, oder?
I'm sure you didn't expect it to be all easy peasy lemon squeezy here. There's obstacles they must overcome. It's like Indiana Jones navigating through booby traps. The journey of a forklift is a perilous one, so obviously the competition's going to mimic that. I'm sure many of you have seen the OSHA videos where people are dying all the time from forklifts, apparently, with all kinds of like catastrophic injuries and fatalities, like straight out of fucking Mortal Kombat sometimes. Like, it's not easy. Like, genuinely, using a forklift to this level is not a super easy thing to do. And they're making it look so simple.
Und auch hier wieder spannend zu beobachten, die Teamleiter, manche sind laut, manche sind leise, manche gestikulieren mehr, manche weniger.
Certified butt pucker moment right there for that team. If you're a fan of that squad, I bet you were on the edge of your seat during that one, a real ass greaser. It almost tipped over, which would have been disastrous, but luckily the operator stays cool, calm, and collected, but above all else, confident. The most important part. At this level of competition, at this stage of the game, you can't afford to have nerves, you can't afford to feel pressure, you gotta stick to the game plan and you've gotta execute, which he does flawlessly. Now, the camera makes that altitude adjustment look pretty small, like it looks like he only goes over a small curb. It doesn't look like he goes very high, but trust me, that's about 20 feet in the air right there, that he just, in a split second, climbs with the forklift and then gets the precious cargo set down gently. It wobbles a little bit, but it doesn't fall down, and we're able to keep moving forward.
Und Strassi, wir können festhalten, wird nicht nur im Sponsoring-Bereich.
I just love that camera shot. I'm pretty sure for this event they have the same technology that the NFL does, where they put like big high-tech cameras on wires and then like follow the action around. So they have this top-down camera that follows it sometimes. They go all out at the Stapler Cup, and I really appreciate that.
3 Sekunden, ja, super. Die werden wir natürlich, da machen wir uns einen Knick ins Ohr. Die rechnen wir drauf, aber wir sind bei 2,20. Fantastisch bislang. Und Wirth.
Just look at how tight of a squeeze that is right there. There's only a couple of inches worth of room to get the forklift tongs through it. It's like a fingernail's length. And they're able to do this like it's nothing. Like it's absolutely nothing to him.
Und jetzt steht der Pokal bei Wirth auf der weißen Bahn.
Und lässig.
Now the structure is complete and now begins the most difficult part of the competition, but at least it's complemented by some extremely good music. I actually really like the background tracks. They got bangers in here. Sounds like Persona 5 soundtrack.
Und jetzt brauchen wir den DJ Drama, DJ Daniel. Der hat gerade die Schallplatte wieder auf Drama-Musik gestellt.
Ganz, ganz stabil. Was wird da abliefert?
Kleiner Blick.
We're reaching the climax. As you saw in the other lane, there was a bit of a whoops-a-daisy with the structure falling back onto the forklift. An unfortunate blunder there, but nothing but ice running through the veins of this man in the other lane. The way he's able to navigate those landmines, nothing shy of extraordinary. So he gets through the landmines without any explosion, without any disasters happening, and then he approaches the final piece.
Und das ist sie, die schwierigste Stelle dieses Parcours im letzten Bereich.
Minuten zu Ende für Wirth, das wäre eine Top-Zeit. Einmal parken, die Gabel runter und jetzt ab dafür. Aschaffenburg.
Und bitteschön!
You know he's good for it. There was no choke there whatsoever. He came to play and he came to win. The way he sets that down at the end, it's like he's handling it like a newborn baby, like a mother taking care of her child. Just right in the crib. Just business as usual. He then throws that bitch into overdrive turbo mode. He parks the forklift in the designated area, runs up, hits the buzzer, and gets an admirable time. It's a great competition. You'll love to see it. I just wanted to put professional forklift driving on your map. In case there's any forklift enthusiasts out there that want to see what high-level forklift operation looks like, I highly recommend checking out the Stapler Cup series. That's about it. See ya. Wolf versus Fat Bags Hardcore. Oh, it's a championship match! Clone's clone better come out. Is that Chuck Wood? That's Chuck Wood in the back. I see the cane. Hey! Is that Chuck Wood's son? What song is this? Yeah, Fat Bags! Oh, he's got a shit stain on his shirt. Yeah, baby. He don't care about no poop stain. Hey, it's his parents. Nice! Yeah, Fat Bags! That's my son! He's real fat! Yeah!
And it is a fans bring the weapons match.
Fans bring the weapons match? That's like some Chris from Prank Invasion shit. It's mommy makeout day at the UPW. This one fan brought an AR-15. Looks like Fat Bags has a big advantage this time. They illegally downloaded this song and the audio quality reflects it. Chuck Woods never paid a dime for anything. I don't think anyone cares about Wolf. No one's going crazy for him. Oh, it's fingerless gloves! No! Oh, shit! Cool belt. We found this at Party City. They'll be fighting over it. God, how many fucking chains and straps does Wolf have on? Looks like Sora's get up from Kingdom Hearts. All kinds of zippers and shit. Yeah!
Come on, I can't.
Yes! Get him, Wolf! Or, Fat Bags. Oh! These fucking idiots. All they have is stop signs and roadblocks that they stole from down the road from a construction site. What are the water bottles for? You know, for the championship hardcore match, I gotta say, I was expecting a little more. The fuck is that, a boxing glove on a stick?
Moist sweat smell in the ring.
nearly killed that kid. Oh, it's getting dangerous. Hide the children. Wolf's gone mad. Can somebody toss my boy Fatbags a real weapon? Did anyone bring a flail? You got him, Fatbags! Yeah! Yeah, no one's ever taken one of those and survived. Man, the crowd is getting way closer than they bargained for with these seats. When it said Splash Zone, it meant fucking Splash Zone. Just start throwing spectators at him. It's gotta feel like shit wrestling like this for fans that are laughing at you. Just openly to your face. Where's Fatbags? He's planning for his sneak attack from the air. Oh god, no! He just stole some dude's crutches. Show mercy, Fatbags. Oh, he's gonna shove it right up his ass. No! I like to imagine that was totally improv. He just saw like a man with crutches and stole it from him. Now that man's eating the fucking pavement in the background because he can't get up. All because Fatbags needed an improvised weapon. There you go, you filthy animal. I wish it hit a car that was driving by. Boo! Team Fatbags, he was robbed. What, double acting gum? GM, I see. What? What's going on? This double acting GM looks like Ed Sheeran in a disguise, trying not to look like Ed Sheeran. Kiss him! Kiss the GM! Oh no. Please kiss Fatbags! Oh, come on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, give Wolf and Bags a big round of applause.
Yeah, baby! Now that's what two warriors going at it looks like. Yeah! Yes! What do you think of when you think of pillow fights? Porn? Yeah, I don't blame you. I was naive like that once. Then I had my eyes opened to the absolutely brutal and competitive potential of pillow fights. There's an entire pillow fighting league called the PFL, up there with some of the great sports like professional cornhole and competitive zip popping, and it combines elements from the WWE and a sad street fight between two mothers at their children's daycare. So please, allow me to introduce you to this wonderful new sport.
All right, here we go, the third and final. Oh my God, Jackie Chan just barely made a Rose forward. Wow, and Rose is not happy about that, ladies and gentlemen. An explosive start to round 3.
Yeah, the only rule in pillow fighting league is don't call the cops. Punching is completely legal. I wouldn't be surprised if the pillowcases were filled with bricks. Like, the shit is pretty hardcore. And, of course, this is a grudge match between Rose Thorn and Jackie Jarrett. I mean, I don't need to bring you up to speed on the lore, I'm sure. These two have hated each other for years. A lot of bad blood there. Ever since the night that Rose Thorn's husband accidentally moaned Jackie's name during a wet dream, she's hated her ever since. So it's finally nice to see them throw down here in this wonderful facility here. Of course, this is a meth lab by day, but a pillow fighting coliseum by night. Jackie Jarrett's at the advantage here, got her in a full mount. She's going for her downtown Alaska super slam! Ooh! Rose Thorn breaks free. Close call, nearly broken in half. Referee trying to break it up here. Ooh, but not even referee Asmongold is safe. Peace was never an option. Safety is impossible. Rose Thorn with a huge takedown. Both pillows now double fisting. Oh boy, she's unleashing a whirlwind now. God, we need to get an ambulance in here. Luckily, she shows mercy, gives a pillow back. Jackie Jarrett hawking a loogie on an audience member, that'll teach him. He probably caught that spit with his mouth wide open. Holy shit, she's going for a Yoshimitsu seppuku move. Oh, I was wrong! The United States of Smash! Jackie Jarrett's body is composed of 60% water, 40% ass kicking. Holy shit. Oh, but Rose Thorn is not out of this one yet. She's still coming in hot. Oh, looking like something out of the Kama Sutra now. This could be the end. Ooh, only a 2 count. Don't know exactly what happened over there, but the referee said it's a 2 count. I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on here. This looks like football players trying to recover a fumble. It's hard to make out what exact... She gets an arm up. The shoulder is up. We're good. The match will continue. The spectators are on the edge of their seats, and maybe just edging as well. Oh, she's going for a motorboat attempt on Rose, but she shuts that shit down right away. I believe this is another pin attempt here, or a smothering, a murder attempt. It's hard to know for sure. And that's it. Rose takes home the PFL belt for tonight, and Jackie's not happy about it. She says, hold my 50 Shades of Grey book, I'm not done here. The match is ended, but the ass beating has only just begun. An audience member getting in there trying to break them up. Probably never been so happy to break up in a fight in his life. Oh, I think he's grabbing her titties. An interesting tactic for breaking up a fight. Man just went in there yanking her backwards and then honks on her milkers a little bit, and it seems to have worked. It seems like they're both calming down here. It looks like that's going to be the end of this scuffle here. And Rose Thorne is still your winner. 2016's Best Bagger competition? From the Florida Retail Federation, you know they're shooting up heroin in the back. Give them the competitive edge.
Ready!
This is just like Employee of the Month. Whoa! Look at that technique! Jesus Christ, slow down! You're gonna light the fucking bag on fire! Too much friction! You know, now I'm interested. Let's see what it was like in 2013. It was a different time back then. Oh man, this is very 2013. I really feel like I've been transported back in time. Man, the retirement home is fucking going off for this. We're here to find out who's gonna Gangnam Style these groceries. I'm a firing my laser. Am I right, folks?
Okay. Yeah, Nicholas Lewis from Food City, KVAT. Nicholas, come on up.
Nicholas, yeah, the prom king, baby.
Nicholas, where are you?
Nicholas is known, of course, for his signature move, the behind-the-back bagging special.
This is ShopRite of Hutchinson County. James, come on up.
Hutchinson County has been breeding the nation's top baggers. This is going to be tough. You don't fuck with Hudson County when it comes to professional bagging.
From Kowalski's. Daniel, come on up. Where are you?
Where's Daniel? Did he not make it?
Baggers, take your...
Oh, he didn't even shake any hands. Was that Daniel? Damn. Coming out here with ice in the veins. Bad blood. He's letting him know it's not friendly. I'm not here for friends. I'm here to make enemies.
Baggers,
I'm here for money.
ready?
The prestige of being the best bagger.
Baggers, are you ready?
Oh, we're really fucking cooking now. I'm just gonna turn the music off before I get like DMCA'd for watching Best Bagger Championship, just throwing in Gangnam Style and shit. We'll watch it the way God intended. In pure silence. What's good bagging soundtrack? BFG division? Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do Doom. Oh yeah, now we're in the Did Dylan already finish? Did she even scan the items? This almost feels sinister, like they're trying to summon Lucifer by bagging these items. They're not bagging groceries, they're bagging like goat's blood and human sacrifices, parts of them.
James.
Excellent work, James. Fantastic. Oh, is that Roger Goodell? My god. Is Vince McMahon here too? Is he about to get him with like a stone cold stunner or something? Excellent work, Andrew. Yeah! Yes! They now say he's bagging for Amazon warehouses now. And he's never been happier.
Stand number 1. Janessa Plummer from Plumber's Shop and Save.
Wow, it's like she was born into that role. Her name is Jessa Plummer.
Great job, Janessa.
Janessa Plummer at Plumber's Shop and Save.
Check stand
She's like royalty for the plumbers.
Lorton Markets.
So is this like an NFL draft? They don't know that they're going to be called on stage for this? Or is this just to get some hype going?
Number 5.
Kevin Durant.
Nathan Toth from Martin Supermarkets.
Welcome, Nathan.
Oh, man.
He didn't even show up. It wasn't worth his time.
No 5. All right, guys. This is it.
Did she just pat him on the ass?
You guys nervous?
They went up top and then she went around for the little ass cheek smack. This is a real sport.
Judges, are you ready?
Oh fuck yeah! Now I'm ready.
Timers, are you ready?
If he did that, his ass would be fucking fried on Twitter. Let's get it, team! Honestly, I feel like Janessa Plummer's got the advantage here. She is literally part of bagging royalty. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the royalty-free ska and just put on some Doom again. Like, we're really focusing here on the front runner, Janessa Plummer. Oh, Bethany! Squeaks it out, #1. That was a speedrun world record right there. Jesus, Bethany. Followed by Lauren. Excellent work, Lauren. I expected nothing less. Nathan! You just ruined someone's meal right there. That's illegal. You're going to jail. And in a surprising disappointment, Janessa Plummer does not live up to the expectations. Janessa Plummer finishing 5th. Oh my goodness. The Plummer noble household will be very disappointed.
Got the lifesavers. Forgot them last year. Didn't this year.
Yeah, that was a disaster last year. I remember that. Couldn't forget that.
Okay, so this time
Stood trial and everything.
There was one bag of potato chips that was like sitting way on top. Is that like a big no-no?
Uh-oh.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
That's good.
That's improper technique, Lauren. No, that's frowned upon.
Right?
Exactly.
You can't talk your way out of this one. Lauren, that's illegal.
Great job.
This is
Great
adorable.
job. Okay. You.
Bethany killed it. She was unstoppable.
That was amazing. Wow, how you feel? You feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Didn't forget the lifesavers.
Good, good.
Yeah, so that's kind of a
Man, the lifesavers must really be like the Achilles heel of bagging.
Okay, don't look in the crowd. Okay.
She just wants to get done with this. Please, leave her alone. Just give her the money and walk away.
All right.
You're scaring her.
You guys feeling good? Yeah? Feeling good? All right. These guys are excited.
This guy does not realize what venue he's at. He thinks he's at like fucking 98 Rock Festival. Jesus.
Bethany Berger from Johnson, Rugged, Vermont.
Oh my lord, you've done it.
Great job.
Now kiss me on the lips. You won. That's your prize.
Bagger is Candace Lastimado.
Excellent work, Candace.
Metropolitan Market.
I mean, we knew that was coming. She finished like literally 10 minutes before everybody else. This just looks like a domestic dispute, not even a wrestling match. Oh, good God. Oh, he was never coming back from that.
As I said in season 1, I have some cleaning up to do.
Season 6?
And one of the problems I've run into
Holy
is that
shit.
there seems to be 2 X-Men here at CHW.
Which X-Men? Is it Jean Grey? Because she's got a new movie coming out.
Backyard wrestling hardcore motherfucker. So we're gonna have
This guy is
a
hammered.
very special match.
Absolutely hammered.
I'm going to climb
It's
all over
It's symbolism.
the bodies
You wouldn't understand.
and ascend.
Introducing homeless John
Already
Wick.
have many exes. This is the only one I really want.
There's just a very noticeable lack of energy here. Can somebody at least hit a plastic trash can with a drumstick to make some music? For the love of God. Oh, from out of nowhere! He's done it! Yeah, no, that definitely didn't feel good. Yikes. All 60 pounds of the meth addict just hit his hip. Whoa!
Good night, Central.
Good night, Central. His special move!
Oh, sorry, sir.
and the neighbors saw the whole thing, crying out for his fence that now had one man's asshole and one man's face plastered on it. Oh, I feel like that's just actually his angry neighbor. Oh yeah, he's about to get deleted. Just like America's Got Talent, he's hitting the X. Oh, is it over? Oh, here comes the Mortal Kombat fatality. He's gonna rip his dick off through his asshole. He was like an NPC in Elder Scrolls glitching out. Oh, it's a ninja! Straight from the temple at the mountain that Batman trained on in Batman Begins. The speed limit's 15 kilometers per hour, but they're going at least 50 with this kind of hardcore testosterone pumping action. Breaking the law. And bones. Get the weed whacker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those will work too. Yeah, give him a vasectomy. Oh, even more strategic. The real weapon. Yeah, get him. Yeah, fucking blast him. Excuse me while I go back so we can all admire that display of balancing talent once. The big stunts is what the CHW's known for. Look at this. The fearlessness to stand on the chair. Not even the high-wire circus performers would dare do something this crazy. The adrenaline he must be feeling. Oh, man. Hardcore training. Oh, hey, it's these guys. Why is there no music when these guys are involved? They make it like ASMR backyard wrestling.
See, I didn't come alone today.
Clones Clone.
Yeah, I got myself a
Clones Clone, please. If Clones Clone comes out of that budget equipment right there, I'm going nuts. Shit. It's just a local weed dealer, whatever. It's a guy. Yeah. And introducing her partner, her neighbor, this guy. Oh God! Getting right into it. Oh baby, that's a big one. Oh, he's got the cookie tray out. No smoke and mirrors there. He just hit his friend with the cookie tray and the toaster. No! This is getting too hardcore. Oh yeah, you didn't. Well, I at least respect that there's nothing fake about it. They just hit each other with toasters. You know, say what you will about the lore, or even the setup, but god damn it, I wouldn't want to be hit with a toaster. He lost his mask! Oh my god, when he loses his mask, it becomes very painful for everyone else. They're gonna light her on fire. No, please! I feel like this is just completely improv. No, there was no rehearsal. It's just like, hey guys, let's go in the backyard. I'll bring a wooden table, a trash can, and 5 popsicle sticks to shove up our asses. We'll see where it goes and film it for the CHW. Forget everything you think you know about lawnmowers. What I'm about to show you will open your third eye and change everything. This is from the Walker Mowers Championship, one of the most cutthroat competitions in all of riding lawnmowers history. It looks like something right out of King of the Hill. The athletes are strapped into their Walker mower and then go through a death-defying obstacle course in order to compete for the prestigious title of the best riding lawnmower operator. Here comes Dominic Toretto's father, easily through the hairpin turn. Now he's going to throw this bad girl in park at the pit stop, gets the flag, making it look so effortless and easy right now. An excellent job reversing, didn't hit any of our VHS tapes we've put around the course, but now we'll have to drift around this cone. This is where boys become men and men become mowing legends, and doesn't struggle at all, an excellent vortex drift and avoids the decapitator. We lost many a good man to that very obstacle last year. In fact, a father of 2 had his head taken clean off his shoulders right in front of his whole family. But this guy, he says, fuck that, this is child's play. I'll tell you what, DB Cooper is just cruising through this course right now. Already at the second pit stop, grabbing the flag, no problem. Damn near does a full wheelie on it. Sometimes you don't control the Walker mower, it controls you. Again, avoids the death trap, but will he survive the upcoming firing squad? We'll have to wait and see. Grabs the third flag on the way by, and that will be it. What is his final time? Oh, that's a new course record, 54 minutes. Welcome back to the Japanese Rock, Paper, Scissors Championship, and today we've got a real bloodbath cooked up for your pussy ass today. So if the sight of carnage, gore, and high-octane athletic displays makes you uneasy, turn this shit off now. In this corner, we have the favorites to win this matchup, coming in with an undefeated record for the first time in professional RPS history. It's Fairy Wink! These two sisters have been training all their lives for this moment right here, and the training certainly paid off. They're known for their strength and dexterity in the professional RPS octagon, and they've earned themselves the nickname the Sadistic Sisters of Serious Scissors. It's said when they throw scissors in a battle, earthquakes can be felt around the world. And today they're dressed up in their standard Power Rangers Angel costume, and they're going to be squaring off against the second best in the world, this team. I can't read the name, but it looks like they're reaching out to hold your hand, so we'll call them the hand holders. The referee will now go over the rules. There are no rules, baby. Fuck yeah! I hope you've got your condom on, folks, because we're about ready to begin. The competitors fist bump, and it's time to start.
Ready?
Oh, shit! Fairy Wink threw out their signature move of scissors, and not only was their opponent not immediately vaporized and murdered, they responded with the scissors of their own, causing this nullification of power, just like in the fucking Dragon Ball Z games, when, you know, two Super Saiyans square off and they're evenly matched. I'm sure you've already blown your load, but there's no time for a refractory period. We're getting right back into the action.
Ready?
No! No! I can't believe it! Another stalemate. They're in each other's heads right now, reading each other's every move. Could this even have a conclusion? We might end up being trapped in one of Dr. Strange's Dormammu I've come to bargain time loops forever. This is just like when Naruto fought Sasuke in the Valley of the End. They're both evenly matched. But could it all change in this next round? I can't even wait to find out. The ref is either smelling foul play or my soiled boxers. There's no telling, but either way, he's readjusting the team so that way strategy is back aligned, making sure there is no cheating going on here today. Very honorable.
Ready?
Is this even possible? Is this scripted? Have we been had? We've been bamboozled? Is this the WWE of rock, paper, scissors? There's no way. No way.
Ready?
We have a winner! Welcome to the Wife Carrying World Championship of 2016 AD. That's this year. I know you're all excited, but I doubt you're as excited as I am. Here comes the husbands and wives now. Oh man, look at the crowd. They're really into it. They're feeling it. They're going wild. Someone calm that fucking crowd down. And they're off. Oh, that's a beautiful start from all three of these gentlemen and their wives. The Crow seems to have a slight lead on his competitors, but his wife is not maintaining good form right now. That is not a textbook boa constrictor reverse cowgirl stance, the pulled hamstring. Nice work. The staff and I here made sure to oil that rim down nice and slick just for that purpose. We got him good, boys. Paid off. Here comes Cyclops, drunkenly stumbling his way out of the pool like a fucking zombie, trying to find his way back to Charles Xavier's school for never get over the logs I leave in my pants. Here comes two more. Just gets swallowed by this Marianas Trench, just demonstrating how deep this pool truly is. I know it looks shallow, but it's actually deep enough that we put sharks on the bottom, so they bet that's horrible technique. What an absolute amateur. If you're going to compete in this competition, you need to understand there's only one technique that ever wins. It's where your wife hangs upside down on you and assumes Congratulations, you two are the wife-carrying world champions. I know it's a very prestigious honor. So thank you for playing and watching and just excellent job carrying your wife. Really a great competition this year. What's poppin', laser tag enthusiasts? Are you ready to get turbo to the max? You're watching this year's Lasertron World Championship. I know many of you are concerned with this year coming to an end because the Mayan calendar predicts the end of the world. However, they don't predict the way in which the world will end. Perhaps we'll witness the end of the world right here. Perhaps it'll go up in a laser explosion because we have an explosive matchup between the two best in the business, Cyberwolf and Bodhi Lee. Our two athletes are ready to square off and they're just getting right into it. Holy fuck, no handshake, no mercy, no holds barred, no reason for 1v1 laser tags to exist, but yet here we are. I'll go ahead and make it clear now, I don't know which one's Cyberwolf and which one's Bodhi Lee, but I think we can just appreciate this for the art that it is instead of focusing on who's winning or who's losing, because there are no winners or losers in this sport. The only real losers are the audience that's watching this, which is us. As you can tell, laser tag one-on-ones are an absolutely brutal sport. These are the two finest warriors here duking it out for our entertainment. This is no different from the gladiators during the ancient Roman times. We're already a few rounds deep, but these monsters have not had enough. They're going for more. This is a bloodbath. They're coming for scalps. They're getting right into it. That father of three just pulled the old loop-de-doop and pull on the other guy. This is a real clash of titans of biblical proportions. Oh, that was a short round. That guy making short work of the other guy. I may not know who's who here, but I do have information on them sitting in front of me. So Cyberwolf, also known in the circuit as the Laser Mayonnaise, first entered the scene around 5 years ago after he took his son Antonius von Kilgore to the local Zappity Zoopities Boppity Boopities laser tag arena and just fell in love with the sport. He became consumed by the idea of being the best there ever was. So shortly after, he divorced his wife and left his son behind to tour the United States, training in the finest laser tag dojos he could find, including a long stay with world-renowned laser tagger Osama bin Laden. He's truly been molded by the best laser taggers of our generation and is here to show the fruits of his labor. Now Bodhi Lee, on the other hand, also known as the Blazer Laser, has a completely different origin story to Cyberwolf. He says he was just driving down the road and saw a laser tag arena and said, you know what, that's what I want to do. Well, that's just embarrassing, Bodhi Lee, but we're glad you're here. People from all over the world have crowded in here, crammed shoulder to shoulder to watch this showdown here, and they're getting their money's worth here. This is an absolutely vicious battle here. These two men are just going to war right now. The spectators are on the edge of their feet. They almost look interested. Another round down, I can't tell who won it, it doesn't matter, because this right here is what good competition is all about. Two soldiers, two generals, two lieutenants going at each other, giving it their all, putting everything they have into their blasters, pouring their heart, soul, tears, and cum into the vests that they wear in order to protect them from the lasers. Without those vests, they would be vaporized instantly. This is a high-risk sport. People are throwing a big hullabaloo about the dangers of football. Well, how about the dangers of laser tag? But these two men, they knew the risks when they entered this battlefield, and they're still coming out here with tits perky as titties, with nipples hard as nipples, ready to prove to the world once and for all who should be wearing the cock ring and who should be wearing the cock chastity belt. This is a truly intense matchup that I've not been paying attention to. The old man in blue does something really cool there, I'm not quite sure, but the bald man's smiling about it. He's ready to go right at it again. Oh, look at that, bobbing and weaving, ducking and dodging. He gets him with the old, how do you do, whoop-de-doo. Goodness me, if you're not shitting your pants yet, you're just not going to be taking a shit at all today. Oh, he just fucks him real good right there. Gets him real hard right in the mouth. My word. Wow, that's his mouth. No, that's not where lasers go. Oh, fuck. I know many people say war never changes, but I beg to differ. Just look at this. This is the new face of war. This is how differences between nations will be settled in a manly, gentlemanly, one-on-one laser tag match. This is the future. This is bringing back memories of middle school when I used to go laser tagging with my friends and we would brag about who the best laser tagger was. But that was middle school. This is middle age. There's no excuses here. There is no shame in this sport. Here's a little fun fact for all you wild folks out there that just love laser tag and can't get enough of this fucking shit. Did you know that before there was Jesus Christ, there was laser tag? Where's your God now? Checkmate. Reality. Holy fuck, how long is this match? What is this, a 40-round bout? How do they have the stamina for this? They're so old, and this looks almost grueling. They have to move around for short bursts and then jump a little bit. This must be the next generation of CrossFit. Oh, goodness. Oh, they're doing it again. They're shooting lasers at each other. Oh, fuck. Judgment Day is on its way. Oh, look at this move. Oh, did you see that move? That was a move and a half. The spectators can't even believe it. They're stunned. They're shocked. They're standing up now. Oh, man. One knee. He did the one knee move, where he gets down on one knee and shoots his laser too. Oh, now he's doing the standing move where he shoots his laser. This shit's getting out of control. These spectators don't realize they're in the danger zone right now. This is too intense. They might just be fucking blown up by this intensity. It's like when you're watching the space shuttle take off. You need to be at least 3 miles back in order to be safe. Same thing for laser tagging. You want to be at least 3 to 15 miles away because you don't want to be anywhere near a laser tag one-on-one. It's not very fun to watch. But they're still going at it, and we're still here. And you're still here too. Because who would ever want to turn off a laser tag one-on-one? This is that kind of shit you only read about in the American history textbooks, you know, where the greats duked it out and you always wonder what it was like to watch something like that. Well, now you know exactly what it's like. And I hope you're happy. Because I know I am. Man, this is fucking remarkable. They're still going at it. There is no stopping here. There is no brakes on this train. This train was built without brakes. It didn't need them and it didn't want them. They're shaking hands. It's finally over. It's finally fucking over. I don't know who won. We all won because we watched the entire thing. Look at this beautiful display of sportsmanship. Oh, fantastic. What an incredible matchup. Thanks for tuning into this year's Lasertron World Championship thing. I don't really give a fuck about the whole Logan Paul vs. KSI boxing saga. I just never really cared about that whole anime arc. But the recent showdown actually did show me something. It showed me the importance of shit-talking in sports. I've always thought that shit-talking plays a crucial role when it comes to competition in general. Shit-talking just adds a very human element to an otherwise extremely corporate world when it comes to sports. Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, for example, a whole lot of shit-talking. Really, combat sports in general are very big on shit-talking, and it works very well for them both in terms of viewer numbers, turnout, and as well as just general investment into the people, because in the corporate world of sports, you have people trying so hard to appease brands, be child-friendly and everything like that, where, especially in esports, shit-talking is actively discouraged and punished. It makes it hard to even know if the players are even invested in their sport or if they're just there for a payday. But when you have them giving some type of passionate press conference or even just a tweet saying something like, "Hey, your mom's so fat she rides my wiener with only one ass cheek," something like that's enough to say, oh, okay, so it seems like they do care and they are actually going out there to beat this person. If they care, maybe I should care. And then you have these rivalries that form as a result. You have great rivalries in sports, such as the Yankees and the Red Sox, LeBron James' team versus whatever team LeBron James is playing that week, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus good coaching and good decision-making. I'm no longer a mainline sports fan. I've abandoned that religion long ago. I've left that cult, but I certainly used to be. You should have seen my room growing up as a kid. So much fucking Bucks memorabilia. Goddamn had fucking Buccaneer nipple tassels, basically. The point I'm making is, the role of shit-talking, I think, plays a very important one in getting people excited or interested in an upcoming sports event. KSI vs. Logan Paul is the perfect example. These two people seemingly hate each other, and they give these very heated press conferences that sound like you're at the middle school lunch table. And people like that because they like to see that kind of emotion and that drive where these people really want to win. It's not just there because it's a payday. They're there because they want to make a point. They want to win. So you choose sides in this saga. Wrestling entertainment, for example, they build drama into their characters themselves where they have shit-talking between them. And you know what happens? People side with characters, people root for characters, and it heightens the whole experience. That's what esports in general is missing. There's this giant wave in esports to eliminate toxicity from their game. Toxicity is a very loose word they use because in some games you get banned for fucking excessive pinging in League of Legends. League of Legends used to be a goddamn cesspool, no doubt about that. The fucking wild, wild west of degeneracy. Now they've cracked down on it and made it a daycare. Overwatch, similar situation. But I can't help but feel that turning these games and these communities into Weenie Hut Jr. is detrimental because it actively discourages people from getting invested in putting their ass on the line, putting nuts to butts. You know, I get when people are being hateful, racist, shit like that, throwing your games, going AFK. I get that being grounds for a ban or punishment. But as for just getting heated in the game, and if they're not actively making you lose, them just being all mad and shit, telling you to play better and mean words, there's already a solution built in. It's called muting them. You can mute everyone if you want to, so there is a solution for that already. And I totally get wanting to take bullying out of it because people get very mean in these competitive games, and I'd never advocate for bullying, but the solution has already been found 20 fucking years ago with being able to mute your bully, mute the person that's being an asshole. That solves the whole problem. They don't need to translate this fucking crusade against toxicity into their competitive environment where no teams are allowed to playfully banter with each other, shit talk, or even really get emotional about what they genuinely feel. They give all these fucking cookie cutter responses just like in regular sports, and it's boring, and it loses that element of making it something big, making rivalries, making anything meaningful. Imagine if the KSI versus Logan Paul fight had none of the shit talking beforehand, and it was just two guys going out there to fight. Would people care? Probably not. It wouldn't be nearly as big as it was, but because they had these months and months of constant back and forth shit talking and emotion on the line, it got people invested, obviously, because that's the kind of shit that people want to get involved in and see the result of. It creates an entire narrative around an event coming up, as opposed to just being another cookie cutter sports event with maybe some cool moments. It actually puts something there, which is why wrestling does it instead of just have fucking action figures go out there and colliding. There's actual emotion behind it, which esports I think is dreadfully lacking. Now you'll notice my shirt changed throughout this video. That's because as I was rendering it out initially, a story came out about an esports professional in the Call of Duty scene named Mutix, I believe. Basically what happened is, during a stream he didn't mean to start, he was bantering with his friend and he said some bad words. He said autist and he also said retard to his friend. It was supposed to be in jest, but it was caught on stream, and now he's at risk of losing his career, his sponsor. His 12-year-long esports career is now in jeopardy because those words were picked up on stream in a fit of trash-talking banter with his friend. And since this happened as I was rendering this, I figured it'd be a topic people were talking about in the comments, and I wanted to address it in the video itself. Do I think he deserves to lose everything because of the words he said on stream? No, absolutely not. Cancel culture is a goddamn plague. 100% he doesn't deserve to lose his entire career because of trash talk banter with his friend, even if it was in poor taste and not comedic at all. And one thing I always see happen that I like to talk about when some shit like this goes down, there's always some Twitter verified checkmark losers in the fucking comments that dogpile on to try and score internet points. Mutix posts this I'm sorry video where he's crying and talking about everything that's at stake and what he might lose. Pro tip, never make a crying video on the internet. No one's gonna believe it even if it is genuine. I don't know fuck all about Mutix or this scene in general. Maybe this guy's a huge asshole, I don't know. But just from him saying the words autist and retard in a trash bantering with his friend, I don't think warrants him losing everything, even though it is in very poor taste. Alas, Ashes comes into the comments of his I'm sorry crying video to post a GIF. I think his name is Ashes. I don't know if it's LA Patty P. I don't really know. He looks like McLovin. He comes in to post a GIF of Joker laughing at him. Then someone says, bruh, come on, and his response is, no respect for that behavior, brother. That's totally fine. If you don't want to forgive the guy for what he said, that's absolutely within your right and makes total sense. But if you're going to act all high and mighty and celebrating this man's downfall, when you yourself are just as guilty of the same things, if not worse, you're pretty much the lowest of the fucking low, you goddamn two-faced asshole. If you dig through his tweets for 1 second, it takes literally one search on his page, here's a picture, he's constantly throwing around this word. That's pretty goddamn bad, don't you think, Ashes? So if you're celebrating him losing all his shit, don't you think you should be equally held accountable? You should probably lose all your shit too, right? And I fucking hate when people dig through old tweets to find things to get outraged about for their little cancel culture small boner. But if you're using it against someone who's already on the cancel culture bandwagon dogpile, I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, Ashes, your tweets were from 7 so years ago. Who gives a shit? There's no forgiveness in cancel culture, baby. There's no time limit on it. That shit doesn't expire. Who's to say you changed? Mutex didn't even mean to have that shit go out in public. You openly post that shit on your Twitter. So if Mutex is losing his career over the things he said by accident, and you say things that are worse on purpose, shouldn't you also lose your career? Like, that makes sense, right? I mean, yeah, maybe you don't say this in public anymore, but you definitely did, and who's to say you still don't say it off stream and behind closed doors? I mean, there's no telling. But anyway, I got sidetracked. I was just focusing on the role that trash talk plays in competition. I want to be clear, I'm not talking about hateful shit, racist shit, throwing games, losing games on purpose, or any of that garbage. I'm talking about actual healthy trash talk banter between competitors. I think that is extremely important to the success of a sport. And it doesn't have to always be trash talk, but just the ability for players and teams to give genuine emotional thoughts on an upcoming match or their opponents, I think is crucial to getting people excited about a match. It takes away something when you're telling these teams and players that they can't say or, do anything that might come across as disrespectful to the sport or the opponent because they represent brands. That takes away a big element of it from a viewer's perspective because you have these two teams going into game day and neither one of them said anything about each other past the cookie cutter shit of they're a great team, they sweat, they pee, they come just like us, it's going to be a tough one. That's all you get. You don't get like this back and forth trash talk or this back and forth joking or really any insight into how the teams actually feel or what they're going in or what they're expecting going in. So if you take that away, it's kind of just like looking at robots doing a job. It's just these people going in there and doing a job, not competing. It's like you're peeking into a fucking cubicle at a big business. There's nothing well, it's still fun to watch the events, but there's a certain element that's missing. And that's the element of caring. It doesn't seem like anyone's invested in actually competing. They're just there because it's their job. And I think just having the ability to joke around and trash talk and banter and be genuine is extremely important to a sport, and KSI and Logan Paul shows us just how important it can be in getting people excited and interested in it. Even people that don't like either of those two people still tuned in just because of all the hype around it that they generated through their trash talk and keeping it on people's mouths. And I think that's what esports is dreadfully lacking right now. They always discourage trash talk or anything disrespectful because they do represent brands, and the brands, I guess, don't want to be associated with that shit. And I just think that loses a core component of what makes competition exciting for viewers, and even for players as well. So that's all I really wanted to talk about, and that's about it. See ya.